Go. Ring us in again.
Huh?
Dig us in again.
What?
Dig us in again.
What happened?
No, just dig us in again.
Okay, dude. This is the second attempt of episode 81. Here we go. Pfeiffer's arriving.
Well,
Welcome
you
to
didn't
the
have your sound right, but
Pfeiffer's.
it don't matter.
Oh,
I can't
shit.
believe the internet just fucking dropped on my fucking phone too. The Wi-Fi. And I was like, what the fuck? But River's goddamn computer or PlayStation was still playing.
Whoa. Huh.
I don't know.
Were we talking about a conspiracy about food and someone didn't like it and may have shut us off?
No,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
not on that one. But it's fucking kind of weird how all of a sudden it fucking I
How
don't know.
much,
Fucking pissing me off though.
how much would I don't know how many bytes or kilobytes or whatever gigs are you guys supposed to get? I mean,
Dude, I'm unlimited. I've got fucking fiber, not cable fiber. You know, but the TV was still working in the fucking living room and fucking because I know it wasn't that. Just but yeah, sorry people out there. We had the fucking technical difficulties on my end. And how I found out it was not working because fucking Facebook wasn't fucking said refresh, refresh.
oh my goodness, dude.
So that shit it probably didn't get sent to you. We sent it to you again, Rocky.
Okay. Yeah, that
Oh,
might be why. Yeah, that perfectly does explain that. It really does.
it just fucking pisses you off when that happens.
I know.
Rocky, Heidi. All right. Let's see if this motherfucker fucks up again. Son of a bitch.
I got it, dude. I got the message.
All right. Hey, have you ever seen fucking down there anybody put peanuts in their Coke?
Peanuts in their Coke.
Yeah, you never done that? Everybody thinks this is a new thing going around. No, it's not. My dad was doing this when he was a fucking kid and showed me when I was fucking growing up.
Look while you're driving. Southern tradition.
Southern tradition? I've never done this. I've never seen this. I don't even drink Coca-Cola like that, y'all. He really whipping. Talking about Southern tradition. Hold on, let's do a quick prefer. Let's hands all that. Let it Coca-Cola, let it Planters, let it Peanuts, let it Bro, let to the South. Y'all know I don't even drink Coca-Cola like that, but I gotta try this. It said take a swig. Ah, tastes better than I remember. Pour it up, pour it up. Watch them all fall out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna load this thing. Get in there!
I'm a Mentos and Coca-Cola.
It's a country version.
I like it. It's a country science experiment. Oh.
Why is it fizzing?
Probably the salt. I think you can do it with Dr. Pepper too, and it's just as good.
Am I supposed to mix this, yo? Smell kind of good. God damn. All right.
Peanuts and Coke while you're driving.
Tried that, Rocky?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Right.
Peanut Coke.
That's good.
Hmm.
I mean, you can do it with regular, those salted, but the Spanish peanuts are the best to do what the Spanish ones are. Got that little skin on there.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you got a wide mouth, remember the wide mouth bottles they used to have back in the day?
Mhm.
You could actually put cashews in there. Salted cashews in soda, pretty fucking good. Oh,
I would have never thought of that before. I've never seen anyone do that since I've lived out here in the South. I don't know.
But I've seen people on the internet thinking that's a fucking new thing. No, it's not. It's been around for fucking decades. You know, the baby boomers were the ones doing it. You know, our parents were doing that shit. Kind of like milk and crackers, right? You know, people will put crackers in a bowl with milk. You know, my dad would do that. I never would. I thought that shit was gross. Milk and crackers? Yeah. That's weird coming from me, though, so. Milk and crackers. But I had some for Thumper. If he comes back on, I'll share it. Oh, this was a good one. Now, did you have to go through taser training as an MA?
We never had tasers.
Check this out. Check out what this girl does.
Oh, Air Force, right?
I don't know if it's Air Force or fucking Army. Might be Air Force. I don't know.
I can tell by the uniform. Air Force.
Okay. Check this shit out.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. This shit's
Look what she grabbed.
Now, while in the military, I've gone through this training. I've also gone through pepper spray training, where they spray pepper spray in your eyes, and then you have to literally beat the shit out of the instructor that's wearing all this padding, go through some obstacles, and you get a certificate at the end. Anyway, I've seen this so many times. People get tasered. I got tasered. But I've never seen anyone grab someone's weapon and just squeeze it.
You didn't catch that, though, Rocky?
yeah, I know. I
Okay.
know.
Okay. I mean,
There's another one where she grabs both the guys like that.
oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Dude, I was like, damn. I mean, she was a pretty girl. I mean, but no. Like, imagine if that were, you know, the sexes were flipped. How
Yep.
fucked out would everyone be?
That would be sexual harassment right there.
Yeah, but it's okay the other way. Like,
Yep.
come on.
Well,
I
technically,
think the
technically,
double
she should have
standard.
been.
I think the double standard will stop when we start just saying it's bullshit. We're not going to accept it anymore.
Her superiors should have fucking got her on something for that shit.
I know. I know.
I mean, think about it. You could really hurt someone doing that.
I know. I know. Oh man.
Oh, here's one for you. Since you brought Cabbage Patch Kids the other day, remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw this last night.
We still got to look into those conspiracies.
Oh, I'm still looking into the George Guidestones. There's a lot there, man. There really is.
I know. I know.
Asked me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked about the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the Cabbage Patch Babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much bigger, a massive repopulation effort after the reset. These babies, they weren't born the usual way. They were produced almost mechanically in large numbers and distributed through a cold, efficient system. Strange, isn't it? Brings to mind ideas like cloning, doesn't it? And maybe that's why today you see so many folks who just seem to go with the flow. No questions, no thinking. Did you know they say nearly half the population doesn't even have an internal monologue? Imagine that, living life with a quiet mind, just following along. Those babies, those orphan trains, they were shipped off along with abandoned children who had survived the reset, taken from their families, sent to faraway lands. Many ended up in America. And when they got there, they were given a new story, the official version of history. No elders left to tell them the truth, nobody to remember how things used to be. It made them easier to control, you see, easier to accept the new narrative. People ask me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked about the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the
there's something
Cabbage
to
Patch
that.
Babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much
Did I already
bigger,
play
a
through once?
massive repopulation effort.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something to that. Like the Cabbage Patch Kid thing and the incubators. That means that artificial wombs and all that stuff's already possible.
Yeah.
If it was there in the early 1900s, fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, you brought that up the other day. I was like, and it just popped on my reels last night. Right there.
It's
But yeah, I'm still working on Georgia guy. So there's a lot of shit there, man.
well, check this out. I want to show this to you guys because I found this interesting. And it goes along with what we're kind of talking about. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right here. It's from Blurry Creatures, which is an awesome podcast. If no one's checked it out.
Imagine a world in which if Enoch was left in the Bible and people were like, wait, what happened? Like, explain the nuttiness of the Book of Enoch.
Well, it's okay. So if you read it, it talks about the fall of angels, thus creating really the precursor civilization that led to the first flood. I think that when you even go into potentially the technology that was given to mankind by these angels, it talks about the hidden beliefs and theories in astronomy, etc., metal workings, all of it. But it really does explain, you were talking about earlier how you have a lot of these religions around the world that kind of say the same thing. This is kind of the OG text that leads to those stories that we're hearing from many religions around the world. To talk about angels mixing with mankind and then seeding a super essentially race of humans that essentially were responsible for basically damning mankind to the flood. I mean, you hear about stuff in Greek and Roman mythology, people who had these super crazy powers, and you talk about it out loud and it sounds crazy, but that's what the book says. And then the fact that it was taken out and then it's poo-pooed, yet you have one of the oldest religions in the world, be it the Ethiopians, that actually still have it. You have, the Catholic Church that has books that are missing out of the King James Version. I'm just saying that, when you read it, you should read it and decide for yourself. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what you're saying, but truly give it a chance and see what you have to say. And then, you're going back to this whole concept of if you have this information pertaining to UAPs, whatever they might be, the origins. I mean, if you have a understanding of what Enoch was talking about, kind of makes sense.
Well, that was pretty interesting right there. Jay just took off for a minute. So let's talk about it. So Rep Anna Paulina Luna just dropped a bombshell on Joe Rogan's podcast explaining how the Book of Enoch very well may explain the phenomena we're seeing worldwide. And they may be hinting at something that actually is true, because if the Book of Enoch is true, which some people believe. Huh?
Thank you.
What's up, Jay?
No, I went to get another bottle of water out of the fridge. Those fucking glass container where they had some of those leftover fucking fried taters from Friday in there.
Yeah.
Fell out and broke. So I got River cleaned up now, so that way Zeus don't try to lick up the fucking food with glass. So
okay. Well, you were gone. I didn't know. I didn't know if you were okay or not. If you had to go.
No, that's fine, man. No. If
I was talking about how I think that they're cluing you into something that's true with the Book of Enoch, because the Book of Enoch, although some people don't think it's true, it's very messianic as a book. It talks more about the return of Jesus Christ than it talks about anything else. Like the beginning of the book is like Genesis chapter 4 and chapter 6, right? It's like from Genesis chapter 4 through chapter 6 is the angels that she's referring to come down. The deal probably is the men want technology, the angels want the women to mate with. Because imagine, this is like 500 years from Adam. Imagine the genetic stock of people back then. There were probably no ugly fucking people back then, right? They were probably all in good shape. DNA was pure and all that other stuff. And then the angels come down there and ruin the genetic lines of everybody, to the point where eight people are allowed to live through the flood, and only so many animals, right? Of clean and unclean animals. And everything else is no. So,
I got some of all that real quick.
The part I'm talking about, though, is like the angels came down and all that stuff. Well, that in the Book of Enoch, the angels are going to go to Enoch and ask Enoch to ask God for forgiveness, and that's not going to happen. And he tells them, you guys are never going to have peace or anything like that. And so after all it's said and done, they get they get, accused or charged with, like one of the angels taught everyone how to use weapons, create weapons, war. He also taught them how to do abortions and stuff
Well,
like that, like inventing the morning after pill. And that was like 5,000 something years ago, right? So, there's something to that. Yeah, go ahead, Ro.
well, speaking, you brought up the Book of Enoch, right?
Yeah.
And the angels and all that, right? Well, there's a theory out there. That's the Anunnaki. That was the angels, right?
I think
And,
so.
and then, because their planet supposedly only comes around our planet every 3,000 so many years, right?
3,600 years. It's a planet.
Well, that's the reason why our planet was so fucked up with the floods and everything, was because of them. And they fucking flew people off, during the flood. And like the Book of Noah, like the ark, right?
Mhm.
Some people think it's a spaceship, not with the actual animals, but the DNA of the animals. So when everything subsided, got back, we had every fucking animal again.
Yeah.
I saw that the other day. I was like, that's an interesting take right there.
That's like the Babylonian take. That's the
Yeah.
that's Zechariah Sitchin kind of thing.
But even the Book of Enoch, if I remember correctly, talks about Anunnaki too.
Well, it could refer to them, but Enoch also says, all those angels that taught all that stuff, like they taught women how to use makeup for deception,
Yeah.
how to use mirrors and all these other things, right? And
got that clip.
so
Yes.
for all of that, for teaching them all of the secrets and then defiling themselves with human beings because they were not supposed to do that, God had other angels come down, lock them up in the bottomless pit or under the Euphrates River. So, the stuff that they taught people at that time, according to the book, were the things that are going on right now, of course, and it's everything that everyone's fighting about and arguing about politically or ethically or personally or whatever. It's the same crap back then. So that could be referring to that, plus all the strange, cryptid sightings and all the other stuff that's going on in other realms besides politics, people, dating, and everything else, the supernatural side that sometimes leaks into our world. But anyways,
But I
on.
found that clip.
Which one?
What I was talking about.
Okay.
What exactly was the Ark? Noah's Ark, traditionally seen as a feat of ancient shipbuilding, this narrative has always been a tough pill to swallow for the skeptically minded. The logistical nightmares of housing and managing the Earth's entire animal population on a wooden vessel are numerous and frankly insurmountable. We would like to posit a radical yet intriguing idea. What if Noah's Ark wasn't a boat, but a spaceship designed for DNA preservation? The literal interpretation of Noah's Ark as a wooden boat crammed with pairs of every animal species presents more questions than answers. From the sheer impossibility of gathering all species to the challenges of feeding and maintaining them, the story, when taken at face value, doesn't hold up to scrutiny. The idea that Noah's Ark might have been a spacecraft tasked with preserving DNA samples offers a fresh lens through which to view this ancient narrative. It suggests that an advanced intelligence orchestrated a genetic rescue mission, viewing Earth's life forms as invaluable assets worth saving from a global catastrophe. This interpretation lines up perfectly with the ancient astronaut hypothesis and the stories of the Anunnaki and their involvement with early humans. But what exactly was the Ark?
Dude, it's so funny hearing Rod Serling's voice, dude. An AI version of Rod Serling. That's the Twilight Zone guy. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
But I mean,
that is that's the ancient alien theory right there.
Yeah, but think about it on certain things, right?
Well, the crazy part is Enoch. I don't think Enoch talks about it, but when you read Jasher, it talks about after the flood. Before the flood, people buried a bunch of books and information in vaults. And later after the flood, and I think around the time that the Tower of Babel was being built, there was a guy who was a descendant of one of the three sons of Noah, and he found the vault and gave all the technology back to people that caused all the problems that were kept as because of what happened before the flood, right? And so all that stuff got back out again in all these vaults. And I don't know where the vaults are or anything like that, but that's what the book says. But it's only interesting to look at the book of Genesis, and then all three of those books, Jasher, Jubilees, and Enoch. Enoch takes place during Genesis chapter 5 through 6, basically 5 through the flood, and then Jasher takes place from like the beginning all the way to like, I think Moses leaving to go to Egypt, or leaving out of Egypt before the Exodus. And I think Jubilees ends around that time too. And Jubilees is about a 50-year period that's a biblical cycle. But anyways, we don't need to talk about that.
But the whole point of this conversation is keep an open mind. Because technically, until we go back in time, we don't know what's real and what's not real. Until we can look back and see what actually happened.
And it makes me wonder if they've ever seen anything with the chronovisor, if the chronovisor is real. You know what I mean? Because if the story of the chronovisor is, I see Jesus Christ die on the cross, and then 3 days later he's resurrected, and they watch it, like, why would they keep that a secret?
Well, for power, because the Catholic Church, right? Remember when the Rome fell, right? Rome didn't really fall. Power and wealth are transferred to the Vatican. This stuff. That's a theory out there too, also, too, right there.
Yeah, it is.
And think about our fucking, like, we are the new Rome. America is. You look at the eagle and all that shit, Rome had it too. I mean,
isn't it? I mean, I've known this since like 2018 when I was watching Now You See TV, and man, they had a lot of videos, man, and I just watched all of them, and every one that I could watch, right? And I learned so much, and so I was like, man, I remember telling I was like, man, we live in the Roman Empire, honey. I didn't think, I always thought Rome fell. I'm like, no, because a lot of biblical scholars think the Roman Empire is what's going to be the European Union, bringing back all the nations under the Antichrist, right? And it's like, well, I don't think it's going to work that way now. I don't think it's going to work that way, because there's a lot more questions now, and a lot more people are questioning everything now. Like, we have you have the book that says, America is the true old world, where Israel and Egypt and all those places would be, right? So now, if that's true, then what the fuck is Egypt and Africa and all those places now, right? Because it's like, well, what the fuck is really going on? How many resets have happened?
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, there's been multiple resets happening. We're probably the 4th or 5th fucking people to be on this planet. 4 times starting. You
think the first set was Adam and Eve are made, right?
If that story is true.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean, you got to look at it as an open mind, right?
Yeah. The crazy thing is like everyone knows now that the DNA all goes back to one man and one woman, Adam and Eve. So then it's been documented. So it's that you can't argue with that. And every other human being has DNA from Adam and Eve, but then it just, I don't know, it went off the way it went off.
But
people went and lived
think about it.
Battle.
Was that their original days, right?
Adam and Eve?
Yes.
Well, Adam just means man. Eve,
no, I'm saying no.
Hebrew,
no. I just forget the Bible for a minute, right? Just forget that for a minute. Just for a minute, Rocky. Just, think about it. We are experiment, probably. Yes, you got to have a man and woman. We all know that. But, the Bible says Adam and Eve, right? But that's before any Bible was fucking created. If the aliens are the true fucking gods, right? Was that their real names? Or is that just what we've been told, programmed, to know? Right there. That's all I'm saying, like, right there. I mean, because that Bible was written fucking thousands of years later, man.
There are other theories out there, right? Like the Adam and Eve thing, right? There's a bunch of theories, but the only one that makes sense to me is that, if everybody living today has a share of the DNA from Adam and Eve, the first man and the first woman on Earth, right? Adam made first, the woman taken out of the deepest part of man's heart became the woman. Okay. They become a complete thing, right? Male and female. So that's that. That's the genetics right there.
Well,
genetics was very good. Wasn't perfect, but very good.
But you cannot trust those DNA tests either.
Well, yeah.
Because Ancestry.com, they're on the fire for some. I'm trying to pull it up now.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about that.
DNA.
Is it a crazy conspiracy thing that they're in trouble for?
Yeah. DNA.
I wonder if it's what I think it is.
I don't know. I saw it the other day. I'm trying to find it again.
Okay.
No, let's keep going though, Rocky. Might take me a minute.
I'm plugging my my computer on. Yeah, plugging it in to charge the battery so it doesn't die. I didn't have much percent left. Didn't want the computer to die. That would be stupid. All right. So, well, if Ancestry's in trouble, Ancestry.com is in trouble or whatever, what are the, is that the one where you send your DNA test to them?
Yeah.
What's the other ones? There's other
ones. I don't know what the other ones are, but.
I mean, that's the one that comes to mind, but I know there's like another one. 23andMe or.
Yeah, 23andMe is one of them, yeah.
Something like that. Like, I think all of them might be under fire then. But what's crazy is it's like it seems like certain people are looking for certain people under certain bloodlines. Which is weird, is why are we looking for bloodlines if we've had all these resets where all the bloodlines have been twisted around? Unless the bloodlines that they're looking for are the controllers, but how would they lose control of all the control they had? How did it get out of control? It begs a lot of stupid questions or crazy questions that are like, I don't know. Got to think about it. But that's what happens, especially when you get interested in conspiracy stuff. It's just, you could go around in circles for everything all day long.
I'll find it. I mean, I'll have to find that video that I saw right on it.
Can you explain it a little bit? Can you explain what it was?
Well, it's like they're fucking providing false data, people. Like they're trying to say, go back this far, right? I'll find it eventually, but it's not. But I ain't gonna send out none of that shit in there to them. That's like my mom. She had to send a sample in 3 fucking times. So they say she couldn't get, they couldn't get nothing. This was years ago.
She sent a sample
to see what, because her grandpa was half Native American, right? She was just curious how much Native American showed up, right? When she finally got the results back, 0 showed up. But her sister, that's a couple years older, right, did the same thing. it showed like less than a quarter, right? So that shit ain't accurate on stuff.
Or is it different father?
Huh?
Or is it different fathers?
No. Same dad, same mom and dad.
Huh.
Grandma and grandpa were married for 56 years, and they all look like.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't trust the results even back then. You know, a lot of people started to open up, you know, realizing that shit's not always accurate. You know,
Well, they got to learn how to become accurate, because I know that eventually men are going to be pushing for fraternity tests. Man,
well, I'm telling you, DNA tests are not always accurate too.
yeah. So like to make
Because like fraternity tests, right? It never says 100%, right? Never. It shows if you are the parent, right? It'll show 99.999%, right? Never 100%. Never. I know that for a fact because when my son was born, I had DNA test done because I was not married to his mother. Because she remarried, left me while she was pregnant, then remarried her ex-boyfriend. So I was like,
hell?
you know what? There will be a DNA test done.
How did that happen?
Well, he was always trying to get back with her anyway while I was with her.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a saga.
Yeah. That's why I said, what? There will be a DNA test done. Plain and simple. You know, and stuff. Because, yeah. And that's what you do, people. If you're not married to a woman, or if you are married to her, get a DNA test done.
It's going to become a huge issue, and it's eventually going to come to like either some people are going to change if they want certain things, or it's going to die off there.
Well, they already got the robot fucking wolves. They already got them.
Yeah.
Oh, here's what I was going to.
I saw a thing on more AI robot wife things.
Yeah. Here's what I was going to share fucking earlier when the internet shit the fucking bed.
Okay.
If you got kids that eat Lunchables or you eat Lunchables, right? Get you a metal detector, I'm telling you, and see if this is actually true. I'm going to do it.
This is crazy. A TikTok video gaining widespread attention suggests that holding a Lunchable container beneath a metal detector will trigger an alarm. I wasn't expecting the metal detector to actually activate shortly. What do you think? Crazy.
Is there anything more to that?
Huh?
Is there any follow-up like, hey, this is what was found in it?
No. I haven't seen no follow-up yet.
Okay.
The thing is, that lunch meat is not fucking, it's man-made anyways. You know, to get it like that, that's just fucking parts of fucking ground chicken or ground whatever lunch it is, right? Pressed together to get that small. So there ain't no telling what's in that fucking food. There could be heavy metals in there, especially the crackers, all that. Cheese, all that. Because all that shit's processed. I'm going to give me a metal detector. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to.
I want you to do it and want you to do it live when we're live like this, and
Yeah.
it actually does it.
Because think about it too, man. There's been metal found in processed chicken before, frozen chicken, like the chicken nuggets, chicken tenders. You know, some of the recalls they've had from Tyson and all that. Metal gets into that shit.
Huh.
That's why I eat very little processed meat nowadays. You know, that's just something for people to think about next time they're buying their kids a Lunchable right there. I mean, there's a lot of people that probably do got metal detectors at the house. You got metal detector people, you get a Lunchable, try it out. And if it does do what the exact same thing that fucking video just showed, let us know. Because we'd like to know too.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting if we got a response or anything.
Yeah. And stuff. But yeah, I mean, you gotta fucking be careful what's in your food.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like there was this TV show that people said was going to get banned, and it was like very close to like what happened with COVID and then Bill Gates.
Yeah.
And I forgot what it was. I think it was called Utopia. I saw the American version, but there was an actual English, I think an English version before that. But it was a pretty good show. But I think they stopped it after one season.
Well, speaking of that, something like that on that realm right there, you're gonna get kicked out of this one right here.
Full of a food that's a vaccine? You reckon?
Yes, sir. University of California, Riverside has already perfected the ability to put human vaccines into our lettuce right now. Also, tomatoes has the ability to do that also for UC Berkeley. And then Big Tobacco, RJ Reynolds and stuff has perfected the ability to put a human vaccine into tobacco products.
Chairman Clements? And is that even legal to do in the state of Tennessee, to sell those with a vaccine in them? You reckon?
Well, I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is there is no law deeming those that when you go into a grocery store, you should know as a consumer, this head of lettuce is a head of lettuce. The head of lettuce right next to it could contain a vaccine in it. All we're saying is if it does have the vaccine in it, make sure it's listed as a pharmaceutical so people can get the proper dosage.
You reckon? Thank you. Well, my question is right now, can you walk into a grocery store and there be a head of lettuce for sale that has a vaccine in it? I don't think that's allowed under state law presently. And if it is, and you have to list it as a pharmaceutical, are we going to then have Walgreens pharmacists with a refrigerated section? I mean, how's this going to play out? You recognize?
Thank you. This is more of a consumer protection bill right here, is to make sure that if you...
Give me an example of a food that's a vaccine.
You know what, though? There's nothing new with that.
No, but think about it, though. What they want to do with the George Guidestone said, right?
Uh-huh.
Get humanity's fucking population under 500 million.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I know.
That falls a lot. And Bill Gates, who's been fucking caught on camera in the past, said he wants to depopulate.
I know. And remember, there's a picture of him with a book, and it says, "How to Lie with Statistics."
Yep.
It's just like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. It's just like, it's just insane. It's just insane, dude. It's crazy.
And now he's trying to fucking make fake butter. I got that somewhere.
Fake butter?
Yep. I got that somewhere. I think I just passed it up. I think this is it right here.
This is a Gates-backed lab-made butter. They say it's chemically identical to the real thing. What do you think?
It looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia. In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago, something unprecedented is happening.
So you're using this gas right now to cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen
to make the stick of butter you see on this plate. Their teams here in Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California, backed by Bill Gates, who wrote in his blog, quote, "The idea of switching to lab-made fats and oils may seem strange at first, but their potential to significantly reduce our carbon footprint is immense."
This is pretty novel to be able to make food that looks and tastes and feels exactly like dairy butter, but with no agriculture whatsoever.
And no long ingredient list the average person can't pronounce.
It's really just our fat, some water, a little bit of lecithin as an emulsifier, and some natural flavor and color.
How? Fats are made up of carbon and hydrogen chains. The goal here, replicate those chains without animals or plants. And they did it. They tell me to simplify, they take carbon dioxide from the air and hydrogen from water, heat them up and oxidize them. The final result?
It looks like a wax, like a candle wax at first.
But they're fat molecules, like the ones in beef, cheese, or vegetable oils.
Sustainability is why we are here.
It's all done releasing 0 greenhouse gases, using no farmland to feed cows.
We're like not at full capacity in this facility yet.
And even though we're standing in a factory setting,
And in addition to the carbon footprint being much lower for a process like this, right? The land footprint is like 1,000 times lower than what you need in traditional agriculture.
I know what you're thinking.
I think we need to taste this. I would love for you to taste this.
How does it taste?
I love butter, so I'm going to take a really healthy amount.
Admittedly, surprisingly, like butter.
Cheers. It tastes like butter.
Another reason they say this makes an impact, no palm oil, a significant contributor to deforestation and climate change. So when could you get a taste yourself? Right now, they're working directly with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers.
Check this out. This is a Gates-backed
What do you think about that?
I'm not surprised, dude. That does not surprise me at all. Like, they're going to keep pushing all this stuff. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, the last time we had like a famine across the whole world where nobody had anything, there was someone that controlled everything to give it to us, right? And that was back in Joseph's time.
Well,
now it's going to happen again, but it's going to be for like a day's wage. You're going to get a day's worth of food. I'm just wondering, like, okay, they're trying to make this lab butter. Are they trying to kill off all the real stuff first and then give us this lab food and then make everybody starve that way? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like it looks like a fucking trap.
Guess who fucking
It's a
owns
trap.
fucking a lot of stock in fucking Beyond Meats and Impossible Foods, right? Guess who owns stock in that?
He does.
Yes. Because he's there behind the push, get rid of the cows, all that shit. The meat, everything. For lab grown meat. If you look at the ingredients, your fucking burgers should not have 20 fucking ingredients in it. Should just be one. That's it.
The beef.
Same way with pork, right? So you should have the ground meat and fat, and that's it. Fucking ain't no different than when the Rockefellers started pushing the fucking canola oil on us back in the day.
What's the thing with palm oil?
They say it's fucking.
I don't remember that.
They say it's fucking going to climate change, right? Because people cutting down the fucking palm trees, right? Fuck, people. You fucking replant them just like you do a forest. You cut so many down, old growth, right? Then you replant them. But they want to do away with the fucking traditional farming, traditional everything, agriculture, everything. Hell, Bill Gates owns fucking, he's one of the top fucking landowners in the fucking country. You know? Good stuff, but. You got any more on that, Rocky?
No, dude, it's just that's sad. It's sad and it's bad. I mean, the only thing I think you'd want to use like artificial shit like that for is if you're trying to build a spaceship to try and fly to another fucking planet
No.
and create a colony.
To depopulate.
And,
That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
'Cause that shit will kill you faster than the real shit will.
I know. It's crazy.
And here's anybody who's ever been on a farm, right? Or know anybody that's had a farm? This is why you want donkeys protecting your livestock right here. Donkey's one of the most feared fucking protectors out there for your livestock.
Donkey.
The hyena, an expert in hemorrhoid surgery and a known tormentor of the leopard, finally met its match today. If the leopard sees this video, he will surely be so happy that he won't be able to sleep all night. So, what did this hyena do to anger this donkey so much? Let's find out. This hyena, bored and seeking fame, noticed that the warthog had recently become famous on TikTok and needed to do something to regain its status. The donkey didn't want any trouble, but the hyena wouldn't let go of its tail. Angered, the donkey decided to teach it a lesson. He slapped the hyena and pulled its ear as he dragged it along. When the hyena realized the donkey had gotten hold of its ear, it quickly tried to retaliate with its signature hemorrhoid surgery move. This only made the donkey even more furious. He dragged the hyena by its ear like a rag doll. The donkey's bite left a clear mark on the hyena's ear, making the once notorious hyena look pathetic. Not wanting to become disabled, the hyena endured the ear-pulling pain and continuously begged the donkey for mercy. Unfortunately for it, the donkey had truly gone mad. He wouldn't stop until he had torn the hyena's ear to shreds. The more the hyena cried for help, the more excited the donkey became, biting even harder. The hyena, unable to bear the pain any longer, had no choice but to beg the cameraman to stop the mad donkey. But it was clear that the cameraman didn't want to intervene. He needed to capture this video and post it on TikTok, hoping that the leopard would see it and rise against the hyena. The hyena's reputation on the African savanna would be utterly ruined. Realizing that begging was useless, the hyena decided to fight back, trying to regain a bit of its dignity as a dog. However, the donkey didn't give it a chance to retaliate. He held the hyena's ear tightly, jumping up and down without letting go. In the end, to save its ear, the hyena had to swallow its pride and kneel, begging the donkey for mercy. Even though the hyena had surrendered, the donkey still didn't let go. He wanted to make sure the hyena was truly scared. Regardless of how things turned out for the hyena, once this video spreads, the hyena will surely lose its status. Who knows if it will have the face to return to the African savanna.
Your grandmother's fridge is still running.
Oh my gosh, dude.
26 months.
That thing got pissed off.
Donkeys are fucking fierce protectors of their fucking area. Livestock, everything, man.
Matt just said
I know, I seen it.
Okay.
But you've never seen a donkey like that, have you?
No, I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, I grew up around farms and stuff, and people around here, they use donkeys out there in the fucking fields. You know, the pastures and all that. Oh, yeah, they do. The donkeys will fuck you up quick.
What do they usually protect?
They protect fucking other horses, fucking cattle, fucking sometimes.
Uh-huh.
You know, chickens, fucking everything, man.
Okay.
You know.
What are we talking about? Sheepdogs?
No, donkeys.
Donkeys.
Oh,
Most
donkeys.
people, because most people don't see them as a protector. I showed Rocky a video of a donkey fucking up a hyena. You know, in Africa.
They're the slow retard strength fucking
So retard straight.
Well, they are. I mean, they're stubborn. That's why they're called jackasses. They're stubborn as hell.
Are they still considered part of the equestrian family?
I think so.
What are
That
they?
would be-
Like half horse and half something else, right?
I don't know. I have to look up. That's why I was like, are they part of the equestrian side?
I mean, you can ride them.
Oh yeah,
You know.
pack mules, man, slow, dumb, but got retard strength.
Yep. Rocky, your barber goes, "What's up, fellas? What's up, barber?
What's up, man?
Going on?
Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well."
Where's Thumper?
Yeah,
Is he still in Chicago?
Nah, he's back home now, but he got to help his buddy that went with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get it to his house. His buddy locked himself out of the house.
Bust a window. You can get in there real quick.
Well, yeah, but he don't want to bust a window. Fuck. Not unless he has to. Because windows nowadays ain't fucking cheap now.
It's probably that old pane glass too.
I mean, you can still get those cheap, but if it's double paid, those ain't cheap nowadays.
Or gas filled.
Just because I just had mine done last year.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
I mean, between all the windows in the house, $18,000 to all the windows in the house. I mean, the small ones wasn't so bad, but it was those two big ones I got. You know, one in the living room and one downstairs for the basement. You know, because it's split level, so you're gonna have a bigger window.
Yeah.
Those were 10.5 for both of them. You know,
What size are they? You remember off the top of your head?
oh fuck, they're 70 like 74 inches long. And it's like 4 foot. The one in the living room is like 4 foot tall.
Yeah,
One downstairs like
level ones are like half as tall, but like fucking 3 times as long.
yeah. Now one downstairs is like fucking 3 foot tall. You know, same length, 74 inches.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what cost me the money right there. Because those two windows were like a little bit over $5,000 a piece right there.
That's still like, is that one considered like a specialty window for that size?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And even the rest of the houses, you know, the rest of the windows is just up and down, right?
Yeah.
Some of them bigger, some are smaller. Well, the rest of those was a little bit over. It was $8,000 to do. I mean, I could have went cheaper, but I wasn't using that contractor because their windows are shitty. People's windows have fallen out after they've been put in. I was like, nope.
Yep.
So I went with Pella for mine. You know, Anderson. See, Anderson Windows. I got a quote from them too, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was wanting fucking $15,000 for the same windows that Pella put in.
And Pella was what, 10?
$8,000.
$8,000 on that one.
Yeah. I was like, fuck you, Anderson.
Yep. That's what I was saying too.
Yeah. So did you get your chicken fucking gizzards?
I did. And Ryan picked up some red beans and rice from Popeyes.
Hey, you got a metal detector?
Huh?
Got your metal detector?
No, one.
So if you did, run the fucking metal detector over the red beans and rice, see if there's any heavy metals in there.
You're gonna pick up iron regardless.
Because I showed a video of fucking someone buying Lunchable, right? You know, still in the package. Ran a metal detector on it, fucking popped.
Yeah, there's iron in there. There was a video of like baby powder or baby formula, and they ran like a heavy magnet on it, and they pulled the iron filings out of it. And they're like, look, see, there's metal in here. And you're like, dude, it's iron filings. Like, there's iron in your fucking mixes.
Well, just like the fucking food, like chicken tenders, right? That's processed. You all read the bake or deep fry, whatever, right? Air fry. They found metal inside the fucking chicken.
I believe that because of the way that the like the defeathering and when they process it down with the blades, I could see like a piece of it coming off after time and hitting the bone and everything. The mechanical.
And that's why fucking Tyson's had recalls on their shit quite a few times for that.
I could see that.
But just like Lunchables, all that meat is in there is fucking glued together meat. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's a paste.
Yeah. So I want to know what's actually. I'm gonna get a Lunchable metal detector and try it out. I'm going to.
Man, watch Papa Meat. He goes over like Lunchables and shit, and he does the prime one, and like it's all fucked up, dude. Like it's bad. It's really bad. Mr. Beast's one, it's all fucked up.
Did it talk about a lot of heavy metals in it and all that stuff?
No, it was just nasty. Like it's unhealthy as a motherfucker.
Yeah. But there ain't no telling what's actually in your food when they process it like that.
No.
Because they don't tell you everything. They don't have to tell you what's in the food, actually.
No.
That's so insane and crazy.
TVP, man, textured vegetable protein is one of the big ones.
Well, medicines are the same way, right? Because I have to make sure that if they give me a medicine, right, they got to make sure it's going to be safe for people with alpha-gal. Well, fucking I went to the doctor's talking about putting me back on blood pressure meds because mine always runs high in the office, right? And fucking, I said, okay, ask the pharmacist what's in it. And they don't know exactly what's in it because it's proprietary. They don't have to divulge that information. The pharmaceutical companies do not.
Mm-hmm.
If it's proprietary, they don't have to say shit. I told my doctor, I said, but I ain't taking shit unless you can guarantee me it's safe. I said, because I'm not going to be your fucking guinea pig.
Guinea pig for the Navy for all those years.
That's what. Yeah. And now look at us. Look at all of us. We got bad allergies now because of that shit. Fuck.
You speak for yourself, brother.
Well, you got lucky you don't have the allergies. I know, like Cav, dude, he had to have fucking sinus surgery, like say, well, they want to do on me in the fucking Navy and he didn't have allergies before he went in.
Really?
Those vaccines fuck with people differently.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Vaccines, like, depending on how everybody's made up. Because they were talking to me again about my flu shot when I was doing my follow up, like the resetting for the VA out here.
Yep.
They're like, have you done your flu? And I was like, no, not since I got out. Well, are you thinking about doing it? No. It's different. And the flu's always, I was like, I've heard that for 24 years. I know it's different every year. Well, it's not the same as the one you get in the Navy. I was like, are you sure about that? Because
it's the same fucking one. Same one, exactly.
Sending the same one out. Like, try to tell me it's different.
It's the same. We got the same ones that regular doctors fucking give out all the time. And civilian life.
Yeah, because you got to sign the waiver for chicken. The allergic to chicken and stuff. Chicken eggs.
Yep.
Whether or not. Speaking of fucking birds, I hit one on the way home.
What did you
on the windshield?
Yeah, fucking barn swallow, dude.
Did it splatter?
No, just thudded in the corner.
Oh.
But my brother was riding with me, right? And we're always talking like, the Crosstrek and the Civic were always about picking up nails in the tires. And now the Outback picks up fucking rocks in the windshield. And we were just sitting there bullshitting and we watched it like it should have fucking took off up, but it fucking dove and it was like boom, like 70 miles an hour. Like,
oh no.
I was like, well, did he make it? I don't know. We're already down the road, man.
Well, you got lucky. It didn't fucking just splatter and guts and fucking shit whatever.
It was. I think what saved the windshield is because it was in the top corner, the roof and the door, the frame there. So it was just a heavy thud, man.
I've had one time hit the middle of the fucking windshield. That motherfucker just blew up. I was like, motherfucker, I can pull over.
Like,
we fucking wipe it off.
We were just watching him like try to fly, and maybe I was going too fast and he misjudged how fast I was going to move out of the way. But it was just fun. And I'm like, God, Jesus, man, more.
What was the bird that you hit, Gilly?
It was just a regular fucking like a robin. It's just like poof.
Yeah.
It's oh my god, dude.
You know, that's that. But I was in my '73 Chevrolet, the K20 pickup truck. You know, was a 3/4 ton, and that motherfucker just blew up. I was like, because back then I didn't have the fucking the windshield washer fluid hooked up to it, so I had to pull over the side of the road and fucking wipe that off.
I know I hit one. Remember the old Bonnevilles way back in the 90s? Remember those big fuckers?
Yeah.
On the same road, we were going around the curve to get on a 124. Anyway, there was a Canadian goose like trying to cross the road, and I like tried to swerve, and he moved the right way too, but he went under the car because he was on the road, and all he seen was it rolling and like a huge puff of feathers everywhere.
Yep.
Just like rolling down the road. Dude, on a curve like that, I'm not gonna like brake because that curve, if you were to go over about 50 yards, you're in 69, like on an interstate. And it's a right-hander, like it's a 90-degree turn. So I was like, nope, I'll take out the fucking goose. I know that it's protected at that time, you know what I mean? You can get a fine, but it's like, I'm out in county. Like, it's gonna take county, mounty, or state to give me a ticket or DNR. They ain't close. But it was, man. It was like a huge just puff of flat feathers, man. Like it was everywhere. And you seen it kind of like rolling down the road like, after going over it. Those are the only two birds I think I've ever hit driving after all these years.
Shit, my favorite ones is the fucking squirrels. Because they will run back between the fucking road a couple times before you get there.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, they have the worst decision making.
Oh my God.
They're all over the place, man.
One time I was coming back, me and River was coming back from the convenience store, come down this hill by the house, fucking squirrel ran up, then I went right over it, fucking ran over it. River goes, poor little squirrel. I said, squirrel fucking made its own fucking choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I said, now we can go back and get it if you want. You can have fucking squirrel for supper. He's like, no.
No.
He's like, I ain't eat roadkill, Dad. What, River? This was last year. Oh, he's in his room next, you know, playing fucking Call of Duty, so he heard that. So,
okay.
Oh, shit, I knew a guy that fucking I worked at the power plant. If he hit a deer, right, even if it was all jelly on the inside, right, he would keep it. He would gut that motherfucker up, right? I mean, even though the guts were all fucking just gonna spray out everywhere, but he would take the meat off of it. Because technically it's still good as long as you get the guts out in time.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Like roadkill, like it starts to spread out and it gets for the meat the longer that you don't get it processed out. Yeah.
Yep. But according to like Missouri Conservation Department here, right? If a deer hits your truck, right, or car, legally that's your deer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, then why we pay if it's our deer? Then why we fucking paying fucking tags? Yeah.
It's like you just put a brush guard on and go like kicking them out of the woods, dude.
I mean, yeah. Or a fucking big old semi with a fucking like a Mad Max fucking nose coat on it, right?
Yeah, the old cow fucking catcher, like the
I mean nose like the one that's angled down looks like a nose going to get cars, flip cars over Mad Max.
Yeah.
On it. There's Heidi.
Speaking of that, did you see the story of the devil duck? Have you ever seen that?
No. What is that?
Oh, you're gonna love this shit, dude.
Oh.
Let me pull this up really quick.
Well, Rocky,
Heidi.
your replacement is an upgrade for you.
Oh, I know. She's much better, much easier on the eyes. No, I know that. At least I'm not like the my eyes thing in SpongeBob.
Okay, the veteran duck, devil duck. Okay.
Devil duck. This is the most Marine Corps story that's ever happened. In the 1940s, a young Marine was in the Netherlands. He was at a bar and they were playing poker. And the Marines won all the money from the locals. And the locals were like, fuck it, here's my prize duck. So he wins a duck. Obviously, he brings it with him. This duck participates in 4 amphibious landings in the Pacific, including the amphibious landing of Tarawa, one of the deadliest battles in the Pacific. He ends up getting the rank of sergeant. Sergeant Seawash is his name. Apparently, the duck got in a fight with the Japanese rooster during one of the amphibious landings and beat this Japanese rooster in a fight and ended up getting a military medal. It was drinking booze with the Marines all the time. It lived the rest of its life in a zoo. The devil duck.
Oh, that is
Such
good.
a cool story, man. That's so cool. Who is that? Give them credit. Combat Bits. That was awesome.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
Combat
cool.
Bits. Those guys are always like putting stuff out.
Yeah. That was the fat electrician there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always Combat Bits is who like picked up the story.
Yeah.
In there.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, fat electrician, see, he goes on all kinds of podcasts.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And he's a fella, he's another Iowegian, just like Thumper.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good though.
Yeah, I seen it and it kind of fit in with what we're talking about. I was like, oh, I gotta bring up
The ducks.
only the Marines do it. I can take on a fucking duck, dude. Drink it.
Dude, I remember the year I put Chief on. The people that we were doing the final night with, the ship, their captain, they had a fucking goat on that ship.
Now, I've heard of that. Like they've
And
few
then
times.
they went underway and they went somewhere and the goat got caught and they all got in big trouble for it.
Yeah.
Like I think in
I
2015.
mean, you can.
Huh?
I mean, I don't know why you couldn't. I mean,
I think it had to do with like customs and animals and all that crap.
no, yeah. It's like when you're coming back from Nevada from Vegas going into California, like
The
you gotta
fruit
go
fly.
through the checkpoint and shit to make sure you don't have any legal fucking plants or whatnot going back through in California. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, just look what the Navy's mascot is at Annapolis. Fucking goat.
I know. I know. That's why I was like, well, it was cool
No,
to
no,
have
no,
a goat
no.
on.
The officers is a ram. Officers is a ram and listed as the goat.
Actually, at Annapolis, it's a goat.
No, it's not. Look it up. It's a ram. Officers have
It
the
shows.
ram, and then listed as the Chiefs has the goat.
Hey, are they looking it up? That's what everyone's wondering as they watch, as the tick-tock of time goes on. Are they looking for that evidence?
I
Or
see
not?
the goat fucking restaurant.
I've heard of the talking goat from Adam Sandler. You know, and the
Here it
talking
is.
goat, yeah. Yeah.
The mascot of the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis is named Bill the Goat.
Nah, it's still bullshit. I don't know where you're pulling it from.
That's right.
I see Bill the goat. Okay, there it is.
That's a fucking goat, not a ram. A goat. I'm telling you.
That's a fucking ram.
That's a fucking goat.
That's a ram.
No, that's a fucking goat.
I'm not even looking at your screen, dude. I'm looking at this one.
Goats.
You're looking at Wikipedia, which we already know is bullshit and left leaning anyway. It's all fake.
I'm telling you, it's a fucking goat, not a fucking ram. A ram's bigger than a fucking goat.
Oh my god. This one's just this should be called Conception of Conspiracy.
That is a fucking ram with the way it fucking the horns curve.
Yeah,
That's a fucking goat. No.
This little fucking pansy ass, what is it? Looks like a lamb, dude. A lamb outfit. What is this?
Goats
Mary had a little lamb.
Goats fucking horns grow like that too.
I ain't never seen horns that big on a fucking goat.
I have. I've been around plenty of fucking goats.
That's Illy's always seen everything. Yep, seen it, done seen it. Seen it.
Fuck off, bitch. I'm telling you, it's a fucking goat, not a fucking goddamn ram.
Where is that?
Oh my gosh. You guys are fucking ridiculous. I love it.
Bill the goat.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll
They talking goat, eh? You're button
Bill the goat. Well, at least the Marines had a fucking devil duck. We got a fucking goat.
Hey, this is from an Annapolis fucking website right here.
I know.
Bill-
I've seen it. I've seen it.
God
I've seen
damn
it.
it.
I looked at it.
Dad, damn it.
He's like, look, I'm fucking right. Yeah, I'm right.
No, I ain't gonna. That's a hill I'm gonna die on. God damn it, I'll die on that fucking hill.
Die on every fucking hill there is that we put out.
No, there ain't. I don't die on every fucking hill. God damn it. No,
Like the tortilla is the one that you put everything in a tortilla. He was
you
guaranteed
goddamn
to die
right.
on
That's a
that
blank
hill.
fucking canvas. That's a blank fucking canvas. God damn it. And just wait. I'm gonna take bow tie pasta, cook it. I'm gonna make fucking pizza chips out of it.
My pizza chips would work.
Yes.
What, the old like Pizzaris from fucking the 90s that they used to make from Keebler?
No, pizzerias.
Or
That was the
pizzerias,
pizzeria
yeah.
chips.
Those are
Well,
fucking delicious.
I know. And that's one of the next ones I'm gonna try to recreate right there. Because I was trying to make, cheese puffs, or, well, I found one that called for using potatoes, right? Mashed taters.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, if you fry them long enough, I can see that. It was close, but not the same.
Did you try to dehydrate them out like as a patty or like in a log?
In a log, yeah.
And they still didn't puff up the same way?
No, because I didn't think about using the fucking jerky gun, that's used for Slim Jims, right?
Yeah.
I just had a piping bag. I just had a Ziploc bag put in there, use it as a piping bag.
Right.
It came out too fucking wide, like that. I mean, they were still good. Don't get me wrong.
I wonder if you need a little bit more air up in there.
Well, I'm gonna try my fucking my jerky gun next time with it.
Yeah.
Because I can get those Slim Jim ones. You can get them small, like they're not gonna be as big as a cheese puff, but at least you let them fry a little bit longer, get that crunch to them, hopefully. So.
Yeah. All right, I got another one for y'all. This is how fucking crazy the Navy is. That most people probably haven't seen either. Since we're talking about animals and all kinds of crazy shit. Do you see the one about
okay.
I seen this one, I just laughing my ass off.
States Navy is going to try to get a plane with a propeller to break the sound barrier. They're not supposed to do that. So they take an F-84 Thunderstreak, they rip the jet engine out of the middle, and then cram an enormous Allison T-40 engine inside of it and slap a propeller on the front. It is 5,850 horsepower. The only problem with that is when the blades were put to max pitch, it generated so much torque that while the propeller was going one way, the engine wanted to spin the entire plane the other way, basically forcing the plane to do a non-stop barrel roll. That wasn't even really the problem. The problem was the noise. That engine is turning this propeller at over 900 miles an hour, and because the tips are traveling faster than the base of the blades, are all breaking the sound barrier, but the bases of those blades were not. And this was generating over 900 sonic booms per second. This thing was so loud that the shock waves sent one of the engineers into a seizure. It knocked one of the mechanics unconscious and gave everyone anywhere near it nausea, headaches, and vomiting. The United States Navy is going to try.
That is a great weapon to use.
Yeah.
They know now. Think about that. They did it. How long ago did that happen?
Oh, that's probably in the 50s, man. 50s,
Okay,
60s,
they've had
have to look it up.
70 years to perfect doing that shit. To have a payload system electronically to do it.
It's just funny as hell that the Navy's the one that comes up with to do it.
I wonder if it was at the research lab.
Had to be in the 40s or early 50s.
Yeah, I mean that that size engine and shit.
Yeah. Because we started
mean,
getting
look.
jets for Korean War too. But
Yeah,
we still
oh,
have
yeah.
prop planes too. But
They were just trying to do it to get the prop to go the speed of sound.
yeah.
The jet
Fuck
was
all that.
already broke all that shit with Jaeger, Chuck
Oh,
Yeager
yeah.
and them. So, and the X1 still holds like the top speed record. Little fucking dart that they put a rocket engine on.
Yep.
It was only for a short duration.
That makes me think of the movie The Right Stuff. That was a good movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
That's a good movie, dude.
Yeah. I seen that when we were talking about crazy shit. There you go. Fucking Navy.
More crazy stuff.
Fucking making people sick. Fucking making people pass out.
You know what? You know what story makes me think it's like the sickest sick story in the sick world from a movie? It's Goonies. When fucking Chump talks about throwing up and then causing everyone else in the theater to throw up on each other.
There's a guy on YouTube that does that to his wife, and he like records it.
Makes her throw up?
Yeah, like he'll like make the gagging sound, and she'll like immediately start like getting ready to vomit. So he films it and he puts it on their shorts all the time. You're like, Jesus, dude, like easily like, and she's like, oh yeah, and then just goes to town. And it's like, oh my God. Let's see.
Right.
What, Rocky?
Huh?
What?
Oh, it's my knee. My knee. Because of the thing. Oh, man.
Like I told you before, you need to get off the fucking knees, back, fucking, they're all fucked up.
Here you go. This one's for Gilly. I know he's seen this one happen.
Oh, I ain't seen that, you little smart ass.
What was that? What the
Actually,
fuck
but I have seen the Asian carp when you're on the fucking river, right? Those fuckers will do that. They will jump up like a motherfucker.
I've been hit by a flying fish up on the fucking flight deck, dude. Like they can get into the air. They really can. You're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. No, but
And one of the
how
guys-
does those Asian carps in the fucking rivers now?
Yeah, one of the
Oh,
other
man.
guys, he was out fishing. They were picking up barracuda. I want to say it was in Seychelles, dude. And he got hit by a flying fish up there too.
Yeah.
It's like good 30 feet in the air, at least. You know, on the DDGs was as low as that flight
Oh,
deck
yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah, because they ain't up there. Most people don't realize the fly deck on DG is not up on the next level like on DD. It's down on the
Yeah.
fantail.
Yeah, and even then, Mount 5.2 on the fantail is still way higher.
Yeah.
Way higher. I just thought it was funny because they loaded and put everything together. Dude, get fucking clocked, man. I'm surprised they didn't knock him out of the boat.
But that's funny they actually put it like it like they were putting a house there, right?
Yeah.
The fucking
I was like, this is too good not to pass up, man. Like,
yeah.
no
I
way.
mean, I always tell people if you're gonna be on the Missouri River, then you gotta fucking you need to wear a football helmet when you're out on that motherfucker. I'm telling you, those motherfuckers will knock you out of the fucking boat.
Yeah. Don't worry, I saved one for Rocky later on.
Well, what, a video?
Yeah.
Oh.
This one's actually pretty funny. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you. It'll feed in your lovely topics. It's actually pretty good. I mean, have you ever seen this one?
Do you trust your man around other women?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you trust other women around your man?
No. No.
If women don't even trust other women, why would they expect a man to trust women?
Complete brain shutdown.
I know.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
that dude's awesome, whoever does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a short question. It doesn't go into this huge like monologue. It's just like a simple question.
It's not very
You
deep.
believe this?
Well, it is
Why-
deep, but it's not
Yeah.
like the words.
You're like, holy crap, dude! You're getting burnt like a mother.
Well, a lot of times you ask a female a direct question, that's a short answer, they can't answer it.
Mm. Sometimes.
Or they try to give you this big long explanation when it's a yes or no fucking question. I've ran into that before. I'm like, I didn't ask that. I said yes or no fucking question.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, what do you want to go out to eat? They try to go the big, just fucking tell me what you want to eat, yes or no. Or if not, I'll pick it where the fuck we're eating.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, it's always been like, you know, and then you pick it and they're like, well, I don't want to go there. You're like, well, we're going there anyway because that's what I want.
I got one for you, little Tate.
Yeah, what's up?
It's not a video, no, but I saw this. I already said to Heidi and Rocky.
Oh, okay. Jesus, dude. I wonder what kind of crust is that? Like a corn tortilla crust?
Hardcore tortilla. Yeah, corn tortilla.
I wonder if you could do that with a graham cracker crust, like, you know what I mean? Like harden it up a little bit, stiffen
You
it.
probably could, but would you be able to get the shape of it in a graham cracker crust?
You'd have to have a pre-mold.
Yeah.
They make pre-mold ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know the V's, you know, the wavy ones, and you kind of put the graham cracker in there as it's like chilled, and then fill it and then re-chill it.
Because I got those right there, but
yeah,
damn, I don't know how many damn. Because graham cracker crusts are fucking fragile anyways.
Yeah, I mean, some of the pre-made ones are pretty hefty. You know what I mean? But they are brittle, so you'd have to kind of figure out a way to like truly harden it.
The only thing I can see doing that is liquid fucking nitrogen, really.
Or maybe like hardened chocolate.
Hard chocolate would work, yes.
Dip it in chocolate, make a half choco taco, man.
Yep.
Try that.
But I seen that, I was like, either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. There ain't no in between on that fucking.
I love pumpkin pie. It's just like I was seeing other people, they don't like carrot cake. I'm like, I love carrot cake, man. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like carrot
And then
cake.
Rock had an idea. He's like, what about apple pie there? I said, and a flour tortilla? Absolutely. Soft shell? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Apple pie, peach cobbler,
blackberry cobbler, fucking. I mean, rhubarb pie.
Remember the Gringo fucking churros? You do the same thing, man. You salt it with cinnamon sugar. And
oh,
fill
dude,
it up.
we were selling churros the other day, dude. They're so good. And we're selling out of them. Too.
Yeah, you make a mold for like a taco, and then you put your sweet fillings in it, man, and eat it that way.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna look.
I would probably might have to test that one, Gil. You might have to get on that one and test that.
So I do have a recipe for homemade churros I've never fucking worked on. Now I've never tried yet.
Yeah.
No, but like what he's saying is like the churro is the taco shell and all the other goes inside. Like, oh my gosh, dude. And the churros like an actual churro.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Or you can make it like an apple pie. Like if you don't want to try to make it a taco, you make it like the old Hostess fucking pies that we used to get, man.
Which the crimpet, right?
Yeah.
Well, perfect for that.
Yeah, I think you know what? I need to go out and get my cooking utensils. I was
And
on pod yesterday, so.
And I'll show people, bring up the crimpet real quick. For people watching, I don't think Rocky's ever seen it.
It's legit. I only used it once, but
I got all of them.
making more shit.
I got all of them now. But the thing is, people,
raviolis out of it, dude.
You cannot fucking buy ones off Amazon. Do not buy them off Amazon. They are the fucking Chinese ones. They will not work.
You got to get the British one.
Yes.
It's a British invention or product is what I should say. Made in Britain. Speaking made of, dude, I got one once you're done. My brother got one of the Soda Streams.
All right, here we go right here. Get shop. All right. God damn it, share, motherfucker. There we go. Motherfucker, I don't want 20% off. I don't need to buy them no more.
Yep, that's the one you want.
See, this is the original one. That's the big one. The toast, the one for the bread, works great. They got the one for the mini taco, works great too. I've done that one.
Yep.
And they also have this one right here. I've done that one.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see the lunchbox one. Are you talking about the sandwich thing sealer too?
The square one, not this one.
Okay, okay.
I haven't bought this one because I'm like, why do I need that one? They're all the fucking same.
Man, that's that 100-calorie diet. That's why they're making that one.
You know, I mean, but it's pretty much the same as this one right here, pretty much.
Yeah, that
I mean, it
would
might
work
be a little
great.
bit bigger, but
That would work great with the churro dough that you already have.
yeah.
You fill it, like I said, you make the old Hostess pies. If anybody remembers those, I don't even know if they still make them. I don't think they do.
And that's when you said churro, right? Work all that. We might have to work on that. Dude, I can do that with that batter, most likely. That
Yeah,
dough,
all you'd have to do, like, unless if you wanted it warm, you know, like a warm apple pie, like you get, you know, at McDonald's when they were still fucking good. You know, couple fucking slit holes in it, and then deep fry that thing and season it, man.
just like what I did with my fucking well, I used that pizza dough, that Pillsbury pizza dough.
Yeah.
Then that calzone out with a big crimpet. I slice some holes in it on top, 2 holes.
I'll
Let
tell
that
you
shit
what.
air, you know, let that steam escape.
When I get moved, I know exactly what I'm going for. I got to get me some gyoza mixed together and make like a big one out of that crimpet. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that.
You still, damn, I can't believe you have not used that bitch.
No, I've used it, but
Oh,
I haven't.
you've used it. Okay.
I want to make that like a big one because I remember seeing a challenge in Japan that was like this 10-pound fucking gyoza, fucking just one. It was like 10 fucking pounds, man.
I don't know if that crimpet will seal right after that.
I don't know. Maybe have to egg wash it in water and try to, you know what I mean? May
Because
have
if
to use
you-
the mini one.
Because if you overstuff them, I don't care if you use egg wash or fucking what,
Yeah.
that it will not seal.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying like try to brim the thing, but you know what I mean? Make it like a meal size.
Oh yeah, a meal size
Instead
one,
of
yeah.
having the mini, you know, all the small ones that you're just
Yep.
eating a ton of fucking dough and you're not getting really much filling out of it. You know, it's worth a shot.
Because I'll bet I found out if you fill them just right, it's not a lot of dead space in it, but you also get that crimpet, you know, stamped into it too.
Yeah, yeah, you really do got to like really measure it because that's like anything you're rolling too. When you try to seal it up, it wants to break apart because you got too much fucking shit in there when it cooks.
It's like when I make burritos, I really stuff them bitches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I try to get them to the brim.
And sometimes I've tore them, then I have to use another tortilla to fucking make it.
Well, and you know the shitty part is you can't get the good tortillas like we able to get in San Diego when you get the San Diego style burritos. Those things are like pliable, man. Something about those down there, I don't know. Rocky might know. But
Well, you can check the Mexican store. You might be able to get them there. Might be able to.
I'll see if I can find one out here. I'm sure there is.
Because I've never walked into the Mexican store, you know, in Columbia. Because most of that shit that's in the Mexican store, like tortillas, they're made with lard, so I don't even bother with it.
Yeah. I was gonna say a lot of the stuff is made with lard.
Yep.
So what was the question, boys?
The burritos, the actual like tortillas themselves. Remember when we were in California, you go to San Diego and you get the San Diego style, like big, like mission style and shit.
Yeah, I love those.
That tortilla was always very elastic, and you could really pack them things without them ripping. And it was just I've never seen them anywhere else.
It was flour. They were probably like 14 to 12-inch tortillas.
Oh, they were big.
Yeah.
Dude. They were
like they're huge.
But what he's saying, you can't buy those same size in the store. You know, like Walmart.
or that.
If you wanted to buy them, you'd have to go through like a food distribution company. Or
to get
like
a hold
if
of
you have
Mexico,
if
then
you live in a place where like they have a chef store or something like that, you may be able to find that at a place like that too. Maybe. Or they can maybe
they're
order.
just they're just very unique. You know what I mean? It's not what you
Yeah.
can get at the store. It doesn't have the same consistency like those do, because the ones we get in the store are very white, and the ones that you get down there have that like tannish color in them. They're not so white, so bleached. It seems like. I don't know. It's just really weird.
All right, here. What's your website here?
What are you looking up tortillas?
Yep. Saw the chef's U.S. Foods chef store.
Maybe they have them there.
Or the tortillas?
I know that I've gotten at least 12 to 14-inch tortillas before. They're big.
All right.
And they can hold a lot of food, man. A lot.
This one just showed the
Like
14-inch.
pizza.
This one just showed the 14-inch one right here.
Don, yeah, that's that color, dude. That
Yeah.
It might be those right there, bro.
it might be.
It's
Like,
flour,
you see
right?
how they're not as white, like, you know, they're not super bright white.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they've got those lines up in there.
Yeah, because there's a unit's you get 10 in each package, right? $5.79, which that's not a bad price, really.
It's for 100. It's only $55.
Yeah, that's not bad. Right
No.
there.
That's
Not for
what you
that
use
size,
for
man.
burritos, boys. Burritos. Or the pico.
Yeah.
Let me see what
Yeah.
their ingredients are. Let me see if I can find what ingredients it has.
Yeah, you got to check that too.
That ain't showing me the ingredients. Motherfucker, asshole. Just description, that's all. It just shows that nothing. Just, yeah. Fuck. I ain't gonna buy it just in case it does have lard with it.
Yeah.
Then I'll be pissed.
Take a look. Yeah, no shit. You have to ship it out to one of us. Ship it out to Rocky.
Rocky, don't you go to the chef store there in Hickory?
We usually get our tortillas from the tortilleria thing.
Okay. But you ever go to the chef store out there?
We do. We sometimes we're able to get the stuff we need there, but when it comes to like the big tortillas, we go through the other place.
But next time you're there at the chef store, if you can find those tortillas, look what ingredients they have and show me a picture of the ingredients.
Can you send me a picture of it and I'll send it to Heidi? I'll send it to Heidi so she has it too in case she goes and if I don't.
Don Poncho. All it needs is a thick black mustache on it and be fine. Speaking of products, you guys remember the soda streams that are still going around?
Yep.
So I don't know if you've seen, remember how you used to be able to get the syrups and they were kind of like off-brand? They weren't actual trademark syrups. They're now selling all the trademark syrups now. But what's funny is my brother pointed out on the packaging is it says, this is hilarious. It says, made in Israel. The product was produced by Arabs and Jews working side by side in peace and harmony. So they're getting their differences out of the way by making soda streams. And that's being sold at Walmart, just so you know. I just thought it was funny because I'm seeing more and more when I was stocking of that tag going on products going into Walmart. More and more. Call it whatever you want to, but you're starting to see that there's a shift in manufacturing in places. And when we were over in Jerusalem quite a few years back, their agriculture and stuff was taking off, and they were actually growing fucking marijuana over there. They had marijuana farms going in certain areas of the desert, like big ass greenhouses in the middle of the desert out there. So it was very interesting to listen to the tour guide talk about it and kind of point them out. And now you're seeing more manufacturing coming through. Where is... Thumber texted, are we still on?
Oh, I'll send you up. Rocky, I sent that to you through Messenger.
What
Yeah,
happened?
What you just asked me to send you.
Oh, okay, cool.
But do not forget to tell Heidi.
Exactly. Call Heidi, right? Call her over and say, here. Before you get off.
That's
She's
why
went to the store right now.
That's why I sent both you and her that fucking taco thing with the pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
You know, because we know you forget sometimes. So.
Oh, dude, I'm going to show her that because I'm going to be like, that's pretty cool, actually.
Well, she's already seen it. So.
Cramp it too. Yeah, like you can probably make you some good desserts.
Yes, but it's going to be something that I and her have to perfect before I even.
Right.
I got to make sure it tastes good.
I'll try it with the soft shell.
Yeah,
I would. You know,
Thumper
I don't know if that would be good in a corn tortilla or not. I don't know. I mean, it might be.
Who knows? I mean, corn's pretty brittle, though.
Flour, I know flour tortillas are just like they're really, you know, you can make them a lot bigger. So,
yeah,
you know,
I mean, you got quite a few different avenues to kind of run through just as a general idea, and it's how you want to do it. You know,
yeah,
just something that if you're looking for something to throw on the menu that works really well, something sweet. You already did.
What I would do with that is I would make it seasonal.
You could do that too.
But then I've got to figure out, okay, so, you know, pumpkin thing would be like Thanksgiving and Christmas plus out.
As soon as fall comes out with the pumpkin spice lattes or cappuccinos, that's when you start selling those.
Yeah, fall into their seasonal trend because everybody will be out there. You get the white girl fucking wasted on pumpkin spice lattes.
Yes.
I know. White Claw. Anyways,
well, Nick ain't here to defend himself on the White Claw, so
yeah, we won't get the White Claw.
You know what? I don't care. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's more % alcohol than the other shit.
Yeah.
So you don't have to drink as much. Anyway.
I did like I was happy to find the Redbreast down here at the local spot.
Oh,
and
dude,
they had the Redbreast 12. Like that's the only one they had too. I said, hey, do you got Redbreast? And they're like, yeah. I was like, which one you got? 12 only. And I was like, cool, let's try it. And it was really good. It was.
Dude,
well, hey, Thumber.
Yeah.
What up?
Redbreast, and there's another one that's a really good whiskey like that too. I forgot what it was called though. What was it called?
Oh, right.
Have you tried that fucking whiskey that the old retired chiefs make? Has anyone tried that one?
I haven't seen it. What's the name of it?
What is it called?
Let's see here. Get it up here.
Who flooded? Was that Chicago?
No, that the picture was just Davenport from a year ago, but we actually last night it was crazy, dude. They had flash flooding last night. I didn't know it was as bad until my buddy he watched the news this morning while we were eating breakfast, and they were talking about like basements flooding, apartments like all the apartments underground flooding, all kinds of crazy shit. We were playing golf at Top Golf during this crazy like storm. There was lightning everywhere. There was wind blowing and rain just going sideways, and we're out there having a good old time hitting golf balls. And I was drinking beer, of course, but dude,
you're right. It got pretty gnarly here too. Like you could see the clouds coming in and the lightning. You know, like it got dark, like, you know, towards the evening, and it got pretty gnarly over here, in which we're not far from Chicago.
No, and we were in Schaumburg when playing Top Golf, and or playing at Top Golf, and so yeah, you got the same. Yeah, that system that you saw, that was the one that came through, and it was fucking crazy.
Well, it was playing all day too because I was gonna borrow my cousin's husband's truck to move some stuff, but it kept looking like it was gonna rain. The clouds rolling in, and then it just kept breaking up. And then later on that night, last night, it came rolling in, dude.
Yeah, it was weird at the air show. So there was 2 million people at the air show yesterday.
Wow, that's pretty good turnout. Jesus,
it's huge. And what's crazy is, so to the east and the north of us, there was cloud cover, but it was clear and blue skies where we were at. But it almost looked like a fog rolling in. It was weird. And then all of a sudden later that night, it let loose.
There you go, little take. Found it. Sorry. April 1 bourbon.
Never heard of that one.
Wow.
It's made by retired chief petty officer. Here.
Who is it?
Whatever the fuck that is. Retired chief petty officer has significantly impacted the American bourbon industry through his interruptual ventures and dedication to quality spirits. After serving 20 years on active duty, he transitioned to the alcohol industry.
Isn't that just a fucking stereotype?
So
Jesus,
who helps him brew it though? Like, because normally, like when you get into doing that kind of stuff, you have a company that's already established help you brew it.
No,
like,
I'll show you.
They have the facilities to distill it.
I'll show you. He actually made his own distillery. Upon return, he expanded the spirits, blah, blah, blah. Started in his garage, right? With the veteran-owned distillery, Hotel Tango's, successfully grown the brand over 140 bases globally, 25 states nationwide.
Yeah, so he's using a different distillery to actually brew his, or to distill his stuff. So yeah, it's called Hotel Tango. He collaborated with veteran
veteran-owned.
So yeah, I just didn't know if it was like Buffalo Trace or, you know, because they do like
that's good stuff too.
I love Buffalo Trace. I think Chris Stapleton's Traveler is done with Buffalo Trace. They collab.
Yeah, because that's a lot of the celebrities out there that are making their own booze.
Yeah,
they have a distillery they collab with, you know.
Yep.
But I'm surprised you all fucking Chiefs ain't heard that one yet.
No.
I've never even seen it. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I see ads for it all the time on fucking Facebook. All the time.
I'll have to
take a look.
And it's called April 1?
April 1, yep.
Well,
obviously,
I wonder
if the Arsenal has it.
Here, let me see here if I can.
April 1. I wonder if the Rock Island Arsenal has it. I'll have to go look.
They do ship though too, so.
Yeah, but getting it shipped to my state's like a pain in the ass.
Well, here's the map where they're at.
Hang on.
That actually shows where you can actually buy it, you know, in a store at.
Yeah.
Right here. East Coast, pretty much. South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida, not Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, of all places, San Diego, DC, or Washington State.
Oh, son of a bitch. It looks like there's one in North Chicago at boot camp up there on base.
Right there. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. I could have gone to get one. That's
North
the closest
Carolina?
one to me.
Not North Carolina, no, Rocky.
No, that sucks.
South Carolina, there is.
There's one place I'm looking at too. It's called One Rock Club that sells it too, but it's not anywhere near shipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go back to what it said it was in 145 or 140 bases.
Yeah, exactly.
That ain't 140 bases.
Yeah, but that's worldwide though too.
Well, yeah, but you would think, Jesus, you would have it in the United States.
It's no folk
like a lot.
there too. San Diego. I mean, you think you would have it more in the United States, but let me see here.
Give me a second. I gotta throw some.
All right.
So it's saying there's a Bourbon MD in Bluffton, but I don't know if it has it in there. It's just calling it a whiskey bar.
It says here you can order off their website, but I can't find it anywhere. It says free shipping's on $100 over $100. I'm just wondering how much it cost.
From what I'm seeing right here on here is anywhere from 54 to it's like $70.
Okay, I found it now. $54 small batch, 101 proof, single barrel cast straight, $64.
Oh, real quick. You guys were asking about the size of the beer at Medieval Times, right? The $38 fucking beer. This is the size. That's all it was. It's not huge.
It's like 24 ounces.
It's $38. It
Fuck
just has
that.
it has the name on it. Medieval Times.
Dude,
That's more.
That costs like 10 cents to print on there.
Dude, it was so expensive, man. It was
That's
a good
more-
time. Don't get me wrong, but
That's more expensive than going to the ballpark and buying a beer.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you get to keep the mug, but the mug is heavy and it's thick and it's glass, and it has Medieval Times written on it, and that's why it's so damn expensive.
Yeah. Logo.
But it's actually what's crazy is fucking the hotel I was at. I drank 4 beers at the bar down there and spent $68.
Because you're in a hotel.
I was like, fuck this. So what I did was last night I went to the fucking gas station, bought a fucking 12-pack, 16-ounce cans of Coors for less than $20, and then went back and took over the fucking smoking section of the fucking hotel and just sat there and drank outside. I'm like, fuck it. And that's where I ran into the guys for Comic-Con that had the booth. Dude, they gave my son 55. They gave him three comics, and they were $55. And he gave them to him. And then gave my buddy's son one that was $20, an Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know which one, but it had $20 on it. And he just gave it to him. And the 2 comics that he gave me are from the 1950s. It's called Navy Combat. And it's comic books, and it's fucking cool as shit. I don't know if I want to open them because he's got them in Mylar.
Is it marble?
No, it's hang on. Let me go grab them. My son left them here.
Oh, we got a new comment. Whoever beat stick murderer, you're missing the best looking one. I wonder if that's Mick.
Who? What?
We had a new comment from Beat Stick Murderer. You're missing the best looking one.
No, I'm here. It's fine.
So I'm wondering if that's fucking Mick.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
That's funny.
Gotta talk shit.
Oh, I did finally watch the Superman movie Friday night. It actually ain't too bad, but they tried to make it look some scenes like Deadpool in a way.
Superman, yeah. It's good though. I liked it.
But I'm glad they finally brought Crypto into the movie.
Yeah, but his actual owner is
it says on the movie Supergirl, right? But in Superboy comics in 55, he had a dog, Crypto.
I just like the fact that she comes stumbling in, fucking hungover
Drunk as hell.
and hot as shit.
I mean, it wasn't bad. His uniform, right? It actually pays homage to the original one.
Yeah.
You know, on the costume, it actually does.
Yep. Here you go. So this one is a 20-cent comic, Amazing Spider-Man. Craven the Hunter.
Oh.
Is this to be the final hunt? And it's a January edition. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep.
84.
Was that I don't think that was the first appearance by Craven, was it?
No, that would be like it would have been in like 1, 2, 3 issues of that or something like that. That might be.
But I'm saying that's pretty cool that he gave you that because most people never see the Craven edition of that one.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
awesome.
So there's that one.
That's cool.
Then here's the Navy Combat. It was approved by the Comics Code Authority, dedicated to the valiant ships and courageous men of the United States Navy. All brand new stories. Navy Combat. This is a June edition. It was 10 cents, and it's starring Torpedo Taylor. And this is
That's totally cool, dude.
I've never seen that one before.
Is it Marvel?
No.
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 What does it say? Timely?
No, Comic Code.
Atlas.
Atlas Comics.
Atlas Comics? I wonder who that is.
Well, I'll find out.
So
We're
there's
all
this
looking.
one, and then there's this one here. This is the other one.
That's pretty cool.
Alice has been around since 1950, since the 50s.
These were from one of these. I know
Dude,
for
it
a fact.
evolved into Marvel.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Yeah.
I know for a fact one of these is from 1959, and I don't know what this one is. This is in October 20. It says 20 October. So this one says June number 7. This one is Hold Your Breath, Here Come the Frogmen. And it's it's Frogmen. It's Frogmen climbing up the side of a boat. If you look.
Okay.
Yep.
Have fun.
Navy action started for issue number 1 was August 1954.
Yeah, so this one's number 7. And this one, it looks like might be 20. I'm not sure.
That's like the new, like, those are G.I. Joe, like, preliminaries, man. Like,
Yeah. If you see one where it shows the frogmen climbing up the ship, do you see one of those?
I'm looking.
Well, this doesn't say, this says Navy Combat, not Navy Action.
Oh, Navy action. Okay. Let me see here. Let me pull that up.
Try Navy Combat. And then Lil Tate, I don't know, you didn't see this, and this was before we went live. Let me show you this real quick. And he wrote the word idiot. And dude, so they had Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, fucking Randy Quaid, the whole like family vacation family. Helen Hunt was there.
What about Beverly D'Angelo?
She was there. Yep.
And
Chevy Chase.
I've always liked her.
Dude, Helen Hunt was looking good.
Really?
Yeah, she was looking good. But
she lost a lot of weight a few years ago. Like, she looked sickly.
Show me that comic again, Thumper.
The Frogman one?
Navy Combat. It's called Navy Combat, I think.
I know. I got to pull. That's why I made sure. Okay. I'm looking for that one now because I'm on comic book values, right?
He's got this one listed at $15. The other Navy Combat is listed at $20. And then the Spider-Man was $20.
Oh, check this shit. No, check this shit out. Number 1 issue, Navy Combat, right? 55 by Alice. $2,000.
Is it graded too, or no? Because some of those are graded, some of them aren't.
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5 is like low, man, for that price.
I don't think so. I mean,
it is. Well, I guess depending on the demand and with it falling out because Marvel bought them, maybe.
Because normally most of your comics that are in 100% mint condition are graded at like mint condition is an almost 9. Like I've never seen one over 9.
Well, if it's Golden Era, probably not, because that's a Golden Era comic.
Yeah.
But I mean, if the pages are still white for 1955, that's damn good, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, here's what's the off-white pages, right?
Oh man.
$544 off white, 6.0 rating.
Yep.
But that's,
and that's
issue,
still a pretty good. That's still a pretty good rating.
but that's issue number 1, right?
Yeah.
That's all they're showing is issue number 1 on that one.
Look, see if you can look up number 10.
I'll try to
think,
find.
Hang on, I think that one was number 10. Either that or 7. I don't remember. Damn it. I think number 7 was the Frogman one.
Oh, here we go. This is on this is on eBay right now.
20.
58.
Sorry.
Here we go. This was not been graded. This was what someone's trying to sell on eBay for, right? $58 right there.
That's it right there. 58, huh?
That's
For that condition.
Yeah, but
That's in
been graded,
worse condition. Yeah, that's in worse condition than I have.
If I was using,
And unfortunately, eBay's not a great place to like really get
Gauge it.
A medium on like what they're really going for.
hell, send that bitch off and fucking get it graded. See what it comes back as.
I actually could have done it at Comic-Con, but I didn't want to pay the $30 to get it graded. I mean, I got it for free, so if I got it graded, I paid $30 for the comic. But same time, it's like I'm not doing it to sell it. You know, I want my son to keep it. I think that'd be pretty cool. And the fact that the guy was a GSE when he was in the Navy, and now he owns a comic store in Washington State, and it's pretty fucking cool, man. Like,
I found it out from a comic book store, right? Online.
What ships was he on?
There you go. $30 is what they're selling for in another comic book store right here. Or $29.50. Right there.
Nice.
But that's a grade of what? 3.5, I think.
Yeah, or it's more like you said, like having it, you can like frame it, you know, with saying Navy Combat on it.
Yeah.
Right.
That was 1958.
Oh, you're going to love this too, by the way. So Terry, the owner of the comic book company that gave my son these comics, so he was a GSE and he was on the Foster. He was a sprue can sailor.
Jesus.
When was he on the Paul Foster? When we were there?
No, like he got in 80. Shit, what'd he say? 80, mid 80s, I think.
Like 85?
Like, I think even maybe a little earlier. I can't remember.
Damn, he was on that thing like fresh, man.
Yeah, it was I think he said 77 is when so he was like basically 2 fresh crews away from being a plank owner on it, you know?
That's about a 3-year cycle.
Pretty much,
6 years in.
Yeah.
So what would be 6 years from it being commissioned?
So it was commissioned. Hang on.
I'm looking at it. I found the decommissioned to do what the hell was it? Commissioned.
1976. So he was in an 80, I think. I think he did say 80 or 81. It was early 80s now that I think about it. Mind you, there was alcohol involved. It was a group of like 6 or 7 guys and one woman. Dude, it was crazy. Like one of the vendors between Detroit and Chicago, they had over $50,000 worth of comics stolen. One of them was #1 Spider-Man.
Oh no. They knew about that. Somebody knew about that.
Well, here's the thing. What sucks is their pallet was shrink wrapped with all the stuff in it.
Yeah.
What they think happened was there was like a thing in the middle because they leave it hollow in the middle and then they put like their stands and stuff in the middle and then shrink wrap it, and they think that the truck was too short and it hit it and knocked stuff off. Well, what happened is all of their comics had sticky notes with the price of every fucking comic. One of them was like $16,000. It's missing.
That's
they said
crazy.
At least they're up to over $50,000 of missing comics, and that's just going through making the list for the second day. They still have to they're still making the list of what they were missing, because when they left LA, they had taken pictures. When they left San Diego, they took pictures of all of their stuff and the pallet, what went on the pallet. They took pictures of every single item, put it onto the pallet. Once they got the pallet done, then they took a picture of the pallet. And when they got the pallet, it looked completely different and all the shit's missing. So they got to go through each individual picture and verify that it's on the pallet. And if it's not on the pallet, then it goes on the list for what it was stolen.
It's like the Fast and the Furious kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the first movie. But
yeah,
there's no report of that shit happening yet. But it's like, unless it's real hush-hush, who knows?
Well, and he thinks they might have switched trucks too, somewhere down the road between point A and point B.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Like switching a truck out. Yeah.
Knowing all those things are worth that much money. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's terrible. And this just happened?
On the way to Chicago. Yeah.
Gee.
And what sucks is the trucking company where they loaded the pallet in and it fell has no cameras.
Oh man. That's going to be a new security measure that they're going to make a requirement from now on.
No cameras in Detroit at the place that they loaded the stuff into.
Of course.
How convenient, right?
Yep.
And these dudes are cool as fuck, man. And that sucks that shit happens, because it's all insured, but the fact that they're having to sit there and go through all of this while trying to make money sucks, because it's pulling one of them away to do the go through all the pictures, make the list of what's missing, while also trying to make money. So really they're losing money twice, because it's taking one person away from being able to sell stuff.
Yep.
And
not only that, it's actually a piece of like history. You know what I mean? Like, we think of museums and shit with the old stuff in there and people stealing that comics, you know what I mean? Like a piece of history, like Americana.
Yeah. And they're not just stealing it from them. They're stealing it from everybody.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit.
And that stuff's all modern day mythology. Yeah. They use real characters from actual theology, or, theologies of like Norse and Greek and all that other shit. So
yeah.
Did you know they made a Canadian version of the Amazing Spider-Man #1?
No.
The Canucks got in there?
It's right here.
Imagine if it was drawn like South Park. True Canadians.
Like Terrence and Phillip?
Yeah. Oh my God. It would be
Spider-Man Angel #1 Canadian edition, 1964.
Look at those colors, man.
Yeah. I didn't know they made a Canadian version of it.
No.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
I mean, they make different versions for movies. I guess it would make sense.
Yeah, I guess.
But you got to make sure you sanitize it for the people you're selling it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me how much they sold it for in July 7th for 2025. It says make offer to owner $5,000 or more for it. But that's an 8.5 white pages. So
white pages.
But I was curious what they bought it for.
Yeah.
Because some of those go up to fucking over $100,000. Some of them do.
Oh yeah, there's big money in that. I was talking to, holy shit, some of the stuff they were telling me about. I was like, God damn, I wouldn't have even thought about that,
What? Like what?
Just how much money. It's really crazy. So what they were telling me was like, it started out like the Comic-Cons were strictly comics, right?
Yes,
now
they were.
And now it's everything, right? It's everything from Pokemon cards to D&D dice. I mean, expensive sets of D&D dice. It's crazy the amount of money that is spent in one day at this place. There were people paying over $400 for 1 day entry.
Yep.
Yep.
1 day entry. Dude, I had exhibitor tags. He gave them to me. He literally handed me 4 of them. Those, dude, if I wanted to sell those would be top tier. Those would be like thousands of dollars if I wanted to sell those tags. And I had 2 extras. He gave me 6. And there was only 4 of us.
That's
Dude,
so cool.
I could have made a couple grand if I wanted to, but I didn't do it because the exhibitor tags, it's only for people that are working like a vendor, and you get head of the line privileges, you get discounts on everything. I mean, everything. Food, drinks, all the booths give exhibitor discounts, all kinds of shit. There's a lot of perks to it. You can go in and out without having to go through security, all that.
Yep.
And so, like, I met him in the lobby, and he's like, here you go. Here's 4 of them. This is the guy that puts it on. He's the one that goes around and actually organizes it. He's in charge of the whole goddamn thing. Like, he's big boss.
So he knew like Stan Lee and all those guys?
I think so. I mean, I would assume so. He was talking about
First
his
Superman comic, $6 million.
Yeah.
I just want to show you how much comic books go for, the rare ones.
Dude,
Oh, yeah, dude.
pull up Nicolas Cage's when he sold his collection, man. It was a few $1 million.
Here you go. My son, while we were there, he looked in a case and he goes, "Oh, Jesus." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "That Pokemon card right there?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "It's for sale." And I go, "Okay, how much?" And he's like, $11,000. I said, "What?" I had to go over to the case. I don't even know anything about Pokemon. That shit was for sale for $11,000. I was like, fuck that. God damn. That's no joke, dude. The amount of money, and just in autographs, dude. I mean, for Dwight, Rainn Wilson's autograph, it was $100. I had to pay $100 for him to write the word idiot in my son's name, and sign his picture. $100. And I got to talk to the guy for a little longer than we're supposed to, because he started making a conversation with me.
How tall is he?
He's a little bit taller than me, and I'm 5'9", so about 6 foot, maybe. Maybe.
I'm trying to think. Like Jim seems really tall.
I don't even think he's that tall. I don't know. But he's a cool dude. Like, when he found out I was with Wounded Warrior across the street, he was like, "Oh man, thank you. That's so awesome." He's like, I'm really happy to meet you," and shook my hand like a 3rd time. I'm like, okay, cool. And like, there's people like chomping at the bit to get behind, for me to move so they can meet him. And I mean, if he's going to sit there and talk to me, I'm going to stay, because he's the one in charge of the meetings, He's cool as fuck though. I mean, he was chill, dude. He was like, and like when he wrote the word idiot, he's like, "It's my highest compliment."
If you don't know Battlestar Galactica, you're an idiot.
Yeah, he's super cool though. But I couldn't believe how much they were charging.
$1.68 million.
Yep.
141 lots.
141, and he made it 1.6 million out of it.
Wow. I mean,
yeah,
that's pretty good.
I mean, that was his take. They actually sold for over $5 million. That was his take home.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good for some paper and some color.
I didn't know he actually had a comic book collection until Little Tate brought it up.
You know what?
Yeah,
there was a podcast I listened to, and I think it was Blurry Creatures, and they said that Nicolas Cage is really into like Bigfoot stuff too. And some other actor, they go camping together. Another famous actor, I can't remember who. They go camping together and kind of look for Bigfoot sometimes. I was like, that's pretty cool.
So I bought Keanu Reeves' new comic book, and it's like an omnibus almost. It's like hardcover.
Dude, those are what I like to collect the most.
And it was only, I think I paid, I don't know, $70 for it. It's called The Berserker.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so pissed because that was taken out of the house. And so I don't have it anymore, and I didn't even get to read it. I'm so fucking pissed.
Oh man. So it's the Keanu Reeves one, because I think there's another one. It's a manga and it's called Berserker 2, but I think it's a completely different series.
No, he made his own.
Yeah.
It's cool as shit, dude.
Is it based off his movie that he did where like there's like the Ronin Samurai or something like that?
I don't know. I didn't get to read it. I just I just looked at the art and it was amazing.
Oh, dude. I've got comic books right there, dude. Amazing artwork.
Yeah. They had a ton of artwork at this Comic-Con, like paintings, drawings. They had artists drawing comics right there live on, they like had them sitting up on a stage and then cameras aimed down, and then you sit in the audience and watch them actually do a comic book live. It was cool. And as an exhibitor, I didn't have to stand in line. I could go just straight in. We didn't have to stand in line for things. We could go wherever we wanted.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Really cool. Like, I just happened to be drinking a beer next to the guy running the thing, and we started talking, and it turned into this thing, and it was so cool. Yeah, it was a really good experience.
That's like an opportunity, like a cool opportunity right there that you didn't miss out on. That's awesome.
And people don't realize how big the Chicago show is.
I only thought the San Diego one was huge.
Oh, this one.
The only one I ever hear about is the San Diego Comic-Con, because that's like when all the new movie trailers and all that shit are coming out.
This one seemed bigger than the San Diego one.
Okay.
And the convention center is 2 stories. They had shit on 2 stories, and it's just fucking huge. The retail side was humongous. They probably had, dude, if I were to guess, they probably had between 50 and 75 actors doing autographs, and then another 50 to 75 artists, famous artists, doing autographs. I mean, they had the dude there that I think he played Barney, the purple dinosaur, for the kids, like the kids show.
Really?
He was there, yeah, doing autographs.
Who else was there?
Dude, so many fucking people. It's like everybody that was in the Family Vacations, except for the guy that played Russ. He wasn't there, but
the guy that played Russ in that movie was the dude from The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, he wasn't there, but
Leonard.
They had
the guy that played Leonard.
Jessica Biel, she was there. Helen Hunt.
Was it for like Marvel and Blade and all that shit?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't get to see the pictures.
Because they could bring her fucking back now.
Yeah.
Because, Blade was in the movie. So if he's there, they can get to him now. Them,
yeah.
Night Stalkers and everything. And then watch, they have Ryan Reynolds show up as Hannibal King. That'd be hilarious.
Dude, there was just so many people. It was so cool to see. And they all looked cool. Like Julia, what's her name? Julie. She was in Family Vacation. And she also played Mallory in Natural Born Killers.
Oh, Julia Lewis?
Yes.
Julia Lewis.
Yeah. She looked cool as shit, and she looked good still. I was like, damn. And that's the thing, is like everybody was there for like Family Vacation because she played the daughter. But I'm like, hell no, I want her as Mallory. I want the crazy shit,
I remember her from Dusk Till Dawn.
Was she in Dusk Till Dawn too?
I think she was in From Dusk Till Dawn. I don't think it was Uma Thurman. I think it was her.
I don't know. I
George
know.
Clooney, Quentin Tarantino. I think she was in it.
Yeah, she played the daughter.
Cheech
with,
and Chong. Cheech was in it.
Harvey
Selma
Keitel's daughter.
Hayek.
Huh. I know she was in, like I said, Natural Born Killers, and she plays crazy really well.
Yeah, when she did the cameo in like Old School at the beginning.
Yeah, it's almost hot how crazy she can be.
Yeah.
It's like a hot crazy.
There is a
We know.
scale for hot crazy.
Yeah. She does good.
The funniest one is just like if you meet someone that's a 10 and she's beautiful and she's calm and cool, leave. It's a dude.
Yeah.
And you know what? I know that's a joke, but it makes sense now that like now you have statistics on male to male relationships, male female, and then female female, and it's like the female female are the ones that are like they break up the most.
Yep.
And the dudes don't. And it's just like, oh my God, it's crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. But yeah. Anyways, the hot crazy scale. Then there's a new one, the fuck around and find out one, which is like the hot crazy scale. And
Yeah.
that's about it.
The Rocky, San Diego ain't the biggest one. New York is actually the biggest one.
New York is okay. All I ever see is like they always like present like the trailers and stuff like that at San Diego.
There's a mega.
But they also go by attendance on what the biggest one is. They go by attendance right there.
I don't know where the MegaCon one is. I know there's one in New Orleans after the beginning of the year. I can get in for free too. He said any of them that are. I have his card that has all of them. He doesn't do the ones in Canada anymore. He said, but he doesn't do the New Orleans one either. He has somebody else do that. But he said he would make a call for me, and I could get into it.
That's cool.
Anybody that's with me would get tickets. And I'm going to send him a text here and just thank him real quick, just to let him know that I made it home, and thank him again for the thing, because dude,
he was a GSE.
Not this one. That's the guy that owns the comic company that gave my son comics. This guy, Alex, he's the guy that runs the whole Comic-Con. He organizes it all. Like, he's the one in charge of it.
So he would be the one that would know like Stan Lee and all those guys, right?
Yeah. He deals with all of the artists, all of the actors.
Stan Lee was still alive.
Huh?
If Stan Lee was still alive.
The last movie he was in that he was alive was Captain Marvel. He died before Infinity War came out, I think.
See, MegaCon is actually they have one in Orlando too, and that's in March.
That's the one that I originally went to back in the 90s, was Orlando's.
Yeah.
Yeah, MegaCon.
I was gonna say, when you talked about Comic Cons being just comic books, that's the way that it was. There was nothing else there but comics.
Yeah, now you have all the cosplayers, you have all the Japanese anime and manga and all that stuff, and then like there's so many. Like, there was a Darth Maul there with a fucking cool ass lightsaber. I got a picture of my son holding the lightsaber in front of the Darth Maul guy. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, it's awesome.
Like,
or they promoted for Star Wars, or are they going to bring Darth Maul back into it with Obi-Wan?
I don't know.
I know he's in the comics for Expanded Universe.
Yeah, I think he's still alive.
And I think he was in the Clone Wars too.
Yeah, he was.
MegaCon 2026 Orlando, March 19th to March 22nd, 2026.
Sounds like a trip to Orlando. Well, that's where I seen the very first issue of Wolverine.
Or we can just go in January to New Orleans and go to the one down there.
Fuck that! I ain't going to New Orleans. Fucking shithole. Probably steal more comics down there.
Nolans.
I mean, Kavanaugh's down there. We can hang out with him and then go to fucking see some fucking comics. Shit. I'll tell you man. My
He was
eyes
not-
were like bugging out of my head because of all the fucking women walking around in some
Oh, yeah.
skimpy ass clothes. Holy shit!
Oh,
Woo!
yeah.
What I loved about San Diego's Comic Con, dude, when you go down to the Gaslamp District when I was there. Go hang out down there. Because everybody hangs out in the Gaslamp District while they're waiting to go in or come out.
Yeah.
Was
When you're down
was there any females dressed up like a Smurf?
No, not that I saw.
I haven't seen anybody dressed like Smurfs in fucking forever.
Well, the reason I asked that because the new Smurfs movie is out too now. The new one is.
Yeah.
I'm
They're gonna
trying
have
to
to
think of
start
a
from
female
scratch
comic book
because-
character I'd like to see. I think I'd like to see like Emma Frost
Oh, Emma's overplayed, dude, at most of those places.
or who's that one?
Shit, I want to see the woman that plays Bernadette.
Starfire, too.
Huh?
Yeah. Those big old titties.
Who?
I want to see the one that plays Bernadette. The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, dude, she
is so hot, dude. in
I think
person.
she's the prettiest one.
She was the hottest one.
She was
on
the
there.
prettiest one.
I mean,
She
I
was
like
something
Kelly. Don't
I-
get me wrong, but the chick that plays Bernadette in her regular, like, real life.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She did
That's
the
reason-
Harley Quinn, I think, in a couple of cartoons or something like that.
That's the reason I watched fucking the new fucking Night Court because she's Judge Stone
Oh, was she?
because she's Judge Stone's daughter.
Ah.
You know, she's still fucking hot.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've actually had some crossovers, or not crossovers, but you know, Howard played her husband in Big Bang Theory, had appearance on there. Rajesh had appearance on there. Amy Farrah Fowler had appearance on there, but it's not as the same character, of course.
I'm trying to think of like a comic book that would be. I don't know.
And everybody plays like everything, dude. Whenever you go to a Comic Con now, you'll see anything.
Yeah, but dude, there are so many women walking around that were fucking gorgeous and wearing like some sexy ass outfits. I was like, holy shit! Like, I
was there anybody dressed up there as Bulma from Dragon Ball?
dude, I don't know. There was so many people just walking around dressed up and like doing different things, and yeah, it was so many things.
Either they're going to be Bulma or Android 18.
They had a remote
They both have big old titties.
Knock it off.
They had a remote control like drone from Star Wars walking like going all over the place. They had all the Star Wars characters. They had a whole like village set up that you could walk through, and it was like a cage, like with parts and stuff behind it. And I mean, it was huge. Ghostbusters. They had G.I. Joe and Cobra. Just tons of shit, dude. I got pictures of Landon sitting in the DeLorean from the Back to the Future. That was super cool. The dude that was running that was he was a former DoD contractor that worked on the F-22. And he was like, "Oh yeah, come in and just take pictures real quick." And I'm like, "Okay."
Did you see the
Fucking-
flux capacitor?
Yeah, it's in there. It's cool, man. Everything was like light up, movable, and the car that they use actually can be driven.
Marty. Oh, that's such a good movie, dude. You know what? I
Was
don't
it-
think my kids have watched those movies yet.
Was it one of the ones that was redone for Michael J. Fox's foundation? They sold, had to redo the original one.
I think so. It had a certificate with it.
Okay.
I just didn't get a chance to read it.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
pretty
a lot of
sure it
people
was
don't realize-
from the movie.
Universal Studios had the original one, right? That wasn't
Yeah.
driving or nothing. They just let it go shit. That someone I can't remember. I was watching it. They was trying to find it, and Michael J. Fox's foundation auctioned it off. Boy, they went through a lot of work. Josh Gates fucking did an episode on it. It was multiple episodes. They had a lot of work that went to that car to get it back to the original thing. They would find the original stuff they used for it. Everything.
You know, it's funny when you said like Fast and the Furious earlier. I remember seeing it at Universal Studios when the Hollywood one, and them things looked like shit on the interior, man.
Yep.
It was all the exterior that they used for the still shots. I mean, it still drove, but man, it was tubbed out, roll cage, but it was just like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, they made quite a few of the cars too.
Like, you remember the old Charlie Sheen movie, The Wraith, that had that Chrysler fucking concept car?
Yep.
All the still shots were of the real prototype, and then they built shells to run it around. I can't remember the exact designation, but it was a Chrysler fucking prototype.
Here, hang on. I'm going to send you Gilly so you can share a couple pictures. Hang on. Gotta switch my messenger, motherfucker. Let's see.
Oh, damn.
All right, so
I tell you got your buddy's house all up for him.
yeah, we actually found a window he left unlocked. So yeah,
Air Force guys, what do you expect?
I know, right? That fucker.
Oh, man.
Here you go. Let's do this and this one, and then yeah. So I just sent you 5 pictures, so you can share those if you want on here. They're pretty cool, man. There's so many people. That place was huge. It was amazing. I can't stop thinking about it. I want to go again next year. I think it'll be fun. Take him up there and just spend like the weekend, but you need a couple grand, you know.
Save up so you can buy everything you want.
There you go.
The dude that played the Darth Maul, he was cool as fuck.
Ray Parker?
Well, this guy, whoever this guy was, I don't know who he was, but
Max Future car.
Yeah.
Got to have the hoverboard in there too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. The hoverboard.
Yeah, and he was like, if you want to hold it. And so he just picked it up.
It's amazing that fucking Mattel never came out with the hoverboard.
Dude, they
I
should
know,
have,
right?
man. That would have been beautiful.
Well, I mean, they could kind of do it now with those single wheel like.
But that's not a true hoverboard.
Well, no, but you can't.
Anti-gravity.
Well, I mean, they call those hoverboards now is what they call them. I'm like, no, it's not a hoverboard, people.
No, it's not the same, but
Yeah, you could do it with maglev, but you need the magnets to do it. So
yeah. And they have to be the strong ones, so it's expensive.
Yep.
And then you gotta fucking have the magnets everywhere, and you can't, it's just
they gotta be super cooled and shit.
Yeah, not gonna
Actually,
be able to do it.
Look at the magnetic trains in Japan. They're not super cooled.
Not those, but what you would need for the hoverboard.
Well, that's because they're moving so fast. The hoverboard though, if you're going slow, it's gonna create way too much.
Yeah,
I want the hoverboard Biff had.
The Superman ride at Six Flags in California, San Jose side, they have a maglev style ride there that shoots you off and you go up, but it's all magnets. Same thing that the maglev trains use.
Yep, it's cool. It's fast, but
fuck Marty's hoverboard. I want fucking Biff's, the pit bull, from that one. Got little rockets on the back of it.
Yeah, and they all hooked up behind him.
Oh
Hell yeah.
Yeah, super fucking cool though. I had a blast. I highly recommend going to that if you get a chance next year.
Yeah, I've never been to one. I mean, we got two of them here in one in St. Louis, one in Kansas City. I've
So
never been
we
to
have
one.
one, but it's nowhere near. It's not like that.
Now, my brother, he goes to the one in Denver all the time because he's like 40 minutes from Denver. You know, that's one of the bigger ones too. Denver one is.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the ones that he does. So I can get tickets for that one too. I can get exhibitor cards. We can go
Denver here's only a 12-hour fucking shot.
Shit, we can fly out of my airport. It's straight to Denver, cheap.
Or I can just come up to take a train from La Plata, Missouri, to fucking Amtrak. I want to take Amtrak all the way from Ottumwa all the way to fucking pretty much Denver.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Union Station.
Yep, absolutely.
I know I can ride Amtrak. I've been on Amtrak before, so I just can't fly. You know,
How long is that trip though from there to Denver?
on the Amtrak,
Yeah.
it's over a day long.
Is it?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
stopping
because-
at
Yeah, the stops.
the stops. That's what costs you
True.
right there.
True. Yeah.
Yep. That's what gets you. There is a train ride I want to do, and it goes from fucking Chicago to California and back. And it goes through the fucking mountains and shit. And they have the fucking tops that are clear so you can see. You can go up to the top deck of the car and look out and shit. I think it would be fucking fun, dude.
Yep.
It goes from Chicago to LA and back. Or is it San Francisco? I don't remember.
Well, it's Chicago. They do because St. Louis has the same thing too. It comes from Chicago, St. Louis, and down the Southwest and all that, then up the California border, California coastline. You know, then they come back the other way. I've looked at those, but it's pricey because you better have a fucking sleeper car for that one. But at least you can fucking bring your own fucking alcohol drinks if you got a sleeper car on Amtrak.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool.
See, like if I took Amtrak from, Jeff City, go up to St. Louis to Chicago, I would have to fucking, because you can't get a day, sleeper car on those, because it's only a day trip. Then if you want an alcohol drink, then you got to go to the bar. And that costs you money buying it at the bar.
I don't know how you would even be able to do a fucking train after fucking seeing you in my vehicle.
Dude, I did train, what was that, 2017, 2018.
Because you got the forward motion, and then you got the side-to-side motion.
Yeah.
And then the up and down motion on the track.
Yeah, all of it. Just like a.
And not only that, you have the sound of the tracks.
Actually.
Yeah. And you talk shit about my driving.
But actually, it wasn't that bad in 2018, right? The Amtrak wasn't. Because they're not going fucking 90 mile an hour. Thumper.
Bullshit.
That's 7 years ago, though.
I know.
The faster you go, the steadier it is and smoother.
Oh, shit. That one you're driving like you were fucking back in Afghanistan, motherfucker.
It is until your tires can't deal with how fast you're going, and then the car starts shaking.
No, I did good until we got that fucking canyon.
All the curves.
That canyon fucked me up.
90 mile an hour on those curves when it's supposed to be normally 55. And it was supposed to be slower.
But I did better laying down all the way back.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Because I still went 90. I didn't fuck around.
No, we did we did that River Runner tour, from Jeff City all the way to Chicago, St. Louis. They call that the River Runner. And that wasn't bad. But when you're inside that car, you really don't hear the train on the tracks. It's actually pretty quiet.
Huh.
And that was a pretty smooth ride.
For riding all the trains in like Italy and shit and all them, and you hear you go thump, like the consistent, like chunk, chunk, chunk.
Yeah,
chunk,
Italy,
chunk,
yeah.
chunk, chunk, chunk. But it wasn't loud. It was just consistent.
Yeah, but
I mean, it didn't jar you or anything.
I forget what Japan was like.
Japan, dude, that was a monorail. That's fucking totally different, dude. That's like quiet. Quiet. I mean, quiet,
Yeah,
quiet.
I think it was quiet.
It was.
And they had something like that in Singapore.
Yeah.
I think Hong Kong too. I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't remember one in Hong Kong.
And San Francisco had that shit, but I never went on one of those things.
But the one in Japan, it would only take us less than an hour to get to fucking Tokyo.
Roppongi.
Yeah, or northern Japan where the Air Force Base is at. 'Cause I did a lot of partying up in there. You know, but the only thing is you better pay attention to where your stops are at in Japan.
But I can guarantee you I can get tickets for a Comic-Con if we all want to go someday. And I think that would be pretty fucking cool.
That'd be awesome.
If we did like a meetup and fucking did a Comic-Con.
Oh,
yearly trip.
Well,
I
we ain't
mean-
going back to the same Airbnb this time. So.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Oh.
She won't even let us in there probably. Even if we wanted to.
I guarantee it, she probably will never rent. Even though we didn't fuck it up, she'll probably never rent another fucking veterans ever again.
Or sailors that haven't been around each other for a while. But we didn't even do anything to the fucking place.
Nope.
That fucking there was
trying to
glass
figure out-
in the driveway to begin with.
Yeah, that hurt.
Fucking, like how she even said that shit. Like,
Yeah.
your shit's not perfect.
No, you could see behind the fucking shower
Yeah.
inside the wall in my room.
Yep.
And the fucker didn't even drain. And then
I was gonna
fucking
say it didn't even drain right.
Landon's room, you couldn't even use the fucking shower.
Well, that was her just trying to get money, is all that was.
But it
Yeah.
sounds like.
You know.
For sure.
No, I left her a fucking bad review on that one. I ain't the first one that's done that either.
Well, now we know
Yep.
the next set of B&Bs that we go for.
Exactly.
All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna hop off here. It's 8:00.
Yeah, it's about time to end the
Yeah, I know. Rocky's getting tired. He can't be hungry. He was eating ice cream on the show earlier.
Well, that was at the beginning. Hey, that was at the beginning, sailor. Doesn't
He
mean
got
sailor doesn't
energy
become
from
very
the
little
sugar
bit.
and passed out. Now he's in that caloric fucking sleep.
I'm
Got a
not-
sugar crash.
Yeah.
No. You know, I've experienced those things before, but it was never as awesome as the one that was portrayed in Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell. that fucking scene was hilarious, dude. Food coma, some shit. Like
Rocky was in that McDonald's a soft serve that's made with human DNA.
Hey.
If that's
Just like Hardy's
Oh,
fucking secret sauce on their biscuits and gravy.
man, that's not good.
Let's go.
All right, everyone ready? Oh, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and comment. All right.